looks like it should be working. Okay, what the hell? Oh, okay, YouTube. YouTube's working. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, chat. I did not realize you guys weren't working. I need to make sure chat. Okay, YouTube. Let me hear ya. Anyways, let's just go back to this. Is chat? Oh goodness. Is chat not working now? We've run into so many issues. Oh, never mind. It works. It works. Okay. I'm gonna bring chat 2.0 in to here. And we're gonna get rid of old chat for chat 2.0. Chat 2.0 is better. Who's ready for the main bot and the slaughter? Who's ready to main bot the slaughtering it up in here? I am. We're actually gonna hop into the stream right now. We were just talking about the teasers that they were releasing. But I'm gonna close their YouTube chat. Don't mind my YouTube recommended. But we're gonna hop in. It should start soon. I'm gonna take all you chatters and kind of shrink your space a little bit. But now you all should be here. Yay. I don't know if you saw, you probably saw, no, you couldn't have seen what I was doing earlier, Ethan. So, I have this button. And I have this button. Now I can chill live. Woohoo! Well, this seems to be like FNAF's 1 through 3 in the movie, and not a lot of modern FNAF. As of now, I'm hoping they reveal some cosmetics, and we'll see from there, but aside from that, there's not a whole lot to go off of. I'm gonna try and react for you guys. I don't react to many things, so I'm gonna try and react. I don't have a webcam because my only webcam I do have is like a Logitech 720 or some shit. It's really old and not good and would look awful, so I'm not gonna put you through that. So you're just gonna get like voice reactions. Besides, you probably don't want to see me drink all of a Coke Zero in like 3 seconds, because that's my drink of choice. And as with last time, there was a DBD thing I reacted to. Oh, true. I'm waiting for that too. But last time I reacted to something, it was... Is Nightbot not working in YouTube? He should be in YouTube. But, last time I reacted to this, I, like, stress drank a Coke Zero. It was really crazy. But their stream should start soon, because it just hit 8. If Nightbot... Hi, sir. Hi, Walter. Let's see. I got some sounds too. Now has DVD. Bro's looking at it from from the scaling perspective. Walter. Yeah, I mean, stream delay is probably still atrocious since last time you were on stream. Yes, I can turn up the microphone. Hold up. Is this better at all? I assume this is better than if it was quiet. Oh!
Hey,
We're getting into things.
we're back.
We're back. We're here. We're live in Montreal. We're live in our studio, in our brand new studio. In the studio.
New studio. Who this?
Who
right?
dat?
Who the hell?
Okay.
It is a palette that is also a coffee table.
It's got coasters.
You know, you recognize this, but also not a picture.
I'm here to react, guys. I'm not here to judge people, so.
Streams in the future. We're gonna be having a lot of
Yeah, the microphone is at its max in Streamlabs. I just turned up the sensitivity on my end, but it also might mean you pick up more background noise.
videos that you do all the time, interviews, whatever. So yes, hello, welcome. There are a lot
Bro,
of
true. Sporticus would more the killer, that's true. He'd eat an apple.
Where also a bunch of people showed up in person, which was an incredible delight to meet so many people.
I agree, Anarch. Good idea.
And to ham it up in front of a live audience is pretty exciting.
We'll be live for a while, too.
Just wanted to say thank you for that.
Oh, okay. Let me...
First big live event in a long time, and y'all showed up, so hopefully that means we can do more. And
Oh, it's because of
only
this.
negative of that event, we were not joined by Dork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visa issues.
Is that
It was
better? I
really
might
sad
turn
to
it
be
down on
watching
YouTube
from
a
the
little
sidelines,
bit.
but the
Is
hype
it-
in that room was electric.
Is everything
Like,
good?
even being at home,
I haven't
watching
reacted to a
guys,
YouTube video
that
on
was just
Twitch
amazing.
and or YouTube
So,
Live in a while,
I
so
truly hope that maybe in the
I haven't had
future
to deal
I'll
with
be able to
this.
meet you guys in person. But for now, let's get into today's live stream, which we're talking about part 2 of our anniversary.
So
live
they're gonna
stream.
go over anniversary
Dead
stuff
by
and
Daylight,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's official live stream. And today, especially at PAX, you guys got a little taste
A little more?
about what was coming with this chapter, but now we're going to be talking about the map, the new gameplay, and the anniversary event, which is right around the corner.
How's 50?
Game of an
Is
app,
50
now
good?
we're getting the full pizza.
Yeah, the new full pizza.
So if you are
I'm
new to Dead by
sorry.
Daylight, which I suspect some of you are, there are a lot of people here.
It's
I'm
hard
looking
to
around. Hello, camera
it's hard to
person.
find the
If you're new
equilibrium,
to Dead by
okay?
Daylight, I just
I'm
wanna
not a
quickly
genius
explain
streamer.
what's
I
going
haven't
on.
been
We're
doing this for
a stream
6 years,
off
nor do I have like
generally, we
27
try to
people
do
on my
these,
team to do it
of
for me.
the full chapter, or
By the way, did you guys see Pokemon's new stream start animation? Is that too much or not? Am I crazy for thinking that's a bit much?
What it is a test tool for us on the development team.
I don't mean to like
It's
disrespect
it's a
her
chance
or
for
anybody who worked on it
build
with
back
that
early,
comment, but
find
like
some rough edges,
she goes through
things that might not be
Fortnite
working.
and like
Get it
Among
up
Us
to
and
clear
like
up
this
some
and
stuff.
that and this and that. It's all anime style. Yeah, see, it's definitely
So I
overkill.
just wanted to set the stage for you in case you
If
didn't
I
know
do
what
a stream
this
startup
is.
animation, it's gonna be like
But that is planned to go
a
live
really
as soon as
shitty
we wrap up
Photoshop
here today.
of
Timed it perfectly, so stay tuned. All right.
Of,
so Five Nights at Freddy's is
a bear
our
with a
most
red top
requested
hat
chapter of
running
all time.
somewhere.
You have wanted this for a long
Be
time.
really bad.
FNAF fans have wanted it for a long time. DBD fans have wanted it for a long time. I have
Yes, an
wanted it
MS
for a
Paint
long time. And now it's
slideshow.
actually happening.
Pokemon
So
has a
let's
new
not
stream
delay
start
it. We'll
animation,
show
but
you
it's
what's coming in
a
the show
lot
today.
for a
Let
stream
me know.
start animation.
So, we're going to kick things off with a segment that you've been waiting for, Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, playing as Springtrap.
Okay.
And helping us out, we're going to have Jason Guzzo back with us to talk about Springtrap's
We're gonna get
but
gameplay
also
right off the
Freddy's
bat. That's kind of
Actors
cool.
What's a Map.
Yes, and then next I'll be joined on the couch with Justin Banks, who's going to break down this year's anniversary event. And
Let me.
show us
Sorry if
some
Steam
feedback
pops up.
for
Oh,
this last
that's not what I want.
month.
Sorry if Steam
Great.
pops up.
Then we'll have a new Facebook
I'm gonna
account
open
with
it
a
so
bunch
I
of
can
Hollis,
hop
our
into the
product team, who's gonna be running
PTB
through
as soon as it
latest
drops.
collections that'll be rolling into the fog.
But yeah, I'll do an MS Paint slideshow for you guys of like, or like, or I'll get the unregistered Hypercam logo, and it'll be like,
at the edge of their seats.
uh,
hear news about, so stay tuned.
yeah,
We also
like
have
what,
another thing to share with you that is new.
PowerPoints. It'll be a PowerPoint presentation.
Spoiler. We're going to be talking about.
No, that's my cat.
stats tracker.
That's my cat right there.
We're going to be able to look at your in-game stats and progress as you play.
Yeah, Bandicam. Yeah,
Cannot wait to see what
unregistered
comes right
Hypercam with the unregistered, like with
after
the song that
well,
always plays
obviously,
too.
wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight live stream without having some Twitch drops. And we're gonna have 3
Oh,
amazing
shoot.
Twitch drops for
Oh,
everyone
never mind.
to
I don't
go ahead
care.
and redeem on Twitch. So make sure you're looking at the Twitch chat or looking at the QR code to go ahead and make sure you're linking your behavior account.
Freddy Fazbear! Freddy Fazbear! Freddy Fazbear!
Up until
Hoi,
June
hoi, hoi,
10th.
hoi, 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 hoi.
Eric, you want to tell us what we're gonna get?
I do, although I don't know that it matches what's in the image. So we have 3 drops for you, but actually the first drop is a combo. You're going to get blood points as well as the smiling clown badge. Sorry, I don't. What I have written down versus what's in that image are not the same thing. So we're going to learn together what we get. Smiling clown badge, 200,000 blood points bundled together for watching 1 hour. A clown den banner for watching 3 hours, and a pin the tail on the Maurice charm for anyone who accumulates 6 hours of watch time.
I'll get that in my off time. Don't worry, guys.
I have to do my little head pats at the map.
I know. I hope he returns to us soon. Before we dive in, one last thing we did want to mention, if you've been around for a few
I don't think the cruel cake is
running a
real.
charity program
They
at the
just
moment,
said,
which
like, they
I
just
am so
contradicted
psyched
themselves.
About, tied to Aurella's release, and it has already, well, it's finished, but it has over $200,000.
Oh my God.
And that's before the multiplier that we're still calculating right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that charity.
I think
going to a really
I
great
think
cause.
one of the
The
offerings
foundation here in Montreal
during the
for
anniversaries
kids
you
and
get
moms.
special
So
blood
thank
point
you, thank you.
offerings, and they're
Bill, and
usually
that's the
like
final number we have
party-based
from the,
desserts,
numbers
but they're
people,
made with
it's
like
well over
fingers and eyes and stuff.
That's a lot of money.
Okay.
So it's a
Without
cruel
further
cake.
ado, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Also,
Playing
just to warn you
Springtrap,
all, it's
bring out
early.
your
There are
good
people in
friend,
my
David
house.
Doe.
Sorry for any noise in the background. Oh, let's go! Damn! Is this his theme? Is this his theme, guys? Did they make his theme like arcadey festival music? It's kind of like arcadey. He has an arcadey theme if this is his theme. But it could also just be his lobby theme. This is an interesting song. Yeah, no, it definitely gives me Dave Miller type vibes, bro. It's like out of order, like arcade shit. I see it. Damn, this be fire. This can't be his theme. I think this is a lobby theme, or a special theme made for this, because this is not good. This is fine. The like penis music clown shit is okay. It's the just loud
Whoa.
noise.
I was waiting for Jay to tell us when we're ready, but we're live. See, we told you it's live. You didn't believe us.
He has a little Freddy.
So, hi, Jay. Hi. So from the time that we announced that Five Nights at Freddy's was coming to Dead by Daylight, obviously the excitement has been off the charts.
True.
Freddy's fans.
True.
Fans. For myself.
True.
For you. You know, people were speculating, who's the killer going to be? Are we going to get a map, et cetera, et cetera? We answered those things.
I think the arcade
in a
music was
high-level
neat,
way at
or the
PAX
like
a few
carnival
weeks ago.
music.
Indeed, we
The
built out
run
killer
down kind of feeling it
Springtrap
gave me.
for the first time.
was kinda
we're
neat,
to
but,
play
I
as
mean,
Springtrap instead of
the
being
loud-
terrorized
the
by
loud
Springtrap.
noise
Well,
was
if you're a
not
survivor, you'll
sick.
be terrorized. And also
It was neat, if
So,
anything,
Jay
but it
has
wasn't
come
like
to join us.
crazy.
And
It wasn't a
if
banger.
you have watched streams before, you would know Jay from such hits as Chucky and also Dracula. Jay is the killer designer on both of those, as well as Springtrap.
Oh, that means it's good because Dracula's sick as hell.
I'm also
Dracula's actually cool as hell, so
let's
hopefully
get
Springtrap's
into
good.
it. So as I mentioned, you worked on some pretty iconic licenses already. So When you were
Okay,
assigned
gosh.
Five Nights at Freddy's, what was it like when you first started working on that show?
Oh, yep.
It was really interesting. I didn't have a lot of experience with it. Excuse me, my throats are a little dry today. I was obviously aware of it. Everybody.
Springtrap canonically hangs out with Dracula. Maybe
But I'm gonna
he,
be honest, I didn't
you know.
really realize how kind of the lore of the story went.
I don't really know if it has much effect, to be honest with you, because they all get stunned by 2x4s, so I don't think it makes them special.
Ever thought it would be, to be honest.
Oh yes, despite how cute it is, very horrifying. And actually, I think that's a very initial common ground DBD fans and FNAF fans will have. Deep lore on both games, much more than you'd expect. And once you dig in, it's really cool stuff, and it goes, like you said, goes places.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a lot of lore.
So I guess the way
That
you
pad
mentioned
goes
it,
crazy.
sounds like you had to do a lot of research to get up to speed.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. You know, one of my favorite things about doing licenses like this is they give me an excuse, I guess, a reason to become like a real big nerd about one specific franchise or IP, and that's always amazing. Chucky, I got to watch all the
I'm
movies,
sorry if I'm
I got
quiet.
to
I'm
watch
just kind of
games,
letting
watch
them
stuff.
talk. I want
So
to
this
hear
one I
what
did
they
the
have
same
to
thing.
say.
I jumped in. My main thing was YouTube and Twitch, watching streams. I watched 60 to 70 hours of content.
Oh, yep. Gotta watch
Some of the
Markiplier.
more popular streamers, I guess we can say, all through all the games, including the VR stuff and things.
Gotta watch Markiplier play,
Not
bro.
just to see
He's my go-to
games
for
how they
FNAF.
play, but also players how they react, the community how they
And-
react, what kind of
My ass is not sitting
What-
down to
what
play
inspiration
Sister
did you
Location
get
or FNAF 4.
from
Those
FNAF
games are
Five Nights at Freddy's
not
season.
crazy.
Um,
Bro,
And I think that's
there's
really
no
interesting.
scaling, Chad. I don't think you realize the fact that he's not fighting the other killers. He's fighting basic-ass people who drop 2x4s on your head. He doesn't scale any higher or lower. It doesn't change.
So I think that's
He's
a great
still a
touch.
corpse rabbit.
So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
yeah, I mean, this won't be a surprise to most people, but it was to me, was, like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're, like you said, they're very,
Like,
very similar to DVD. in
The
that
same
respect.
2x4 that
Passionate
stuns,
fans and very passionate
like,
community.
Guy
They kind of
McDude
watch
face.
trailers and they watch gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anarch has a point. Ghostface is literally Guy McDude face, and he gets stunned by a 2x4 that also just so happens to stun Vecna and Dracula and, like,
Which
Pyramid
is
Head.
famous for with Dracula. Hand drew some meme
Those guys would
art,
not care.
so maybe we'll have some more.
They'd be like, oh,
But yeah,
wood.
probably picking apart our outfits as
A
we speak.
splinter, oh no.
What is it? I just wanted people to see my cool new mint-colored shoes. That's
I
all.
just wanted people to see. I don't know if I can show it. My daughter bought me
Freddy Fazbear socks? Damn, I need some
Freddy
of
on the
those.
feet. Likewise, my son gave me his Freddy plush for good luck today. So
I need a
we
Freddy
are live
sock.
over here. So before we jump into the gameplay, why don't you tell us about how you started to approach the design of Springtrap?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a really interesting one because obviously
Information.
both games, gameplay-wise, they're pretty diametrically opposed. Five Nights at Freddy's is
That's
really about sitting still,
power
getting
scaling.
resources,
That's just stupid, bro.
and try not to get killed. Whereas DBD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit still, you're gonna get yourself
Not a
killed.
good
It's
strategy.
not a great idea.
True.
So it really became about kind of
Both for
nailing
real.
down what the quintessential Five Nights at Freddy's
I
experience
need a
is.
Nightmare
Things
Fredbear
like
plush,
the security
honestly.
Office, the battery power, all those amazing jump scares,
Yes.
and just kind of figuring out how to adapt that into the context of DVD.
Perfect. So with that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically and his gameplay.
Yeah. So one of the goals for Springtrap was to figure out how to
Okay.
lean into those jump scares, which are kind of the thing about the Five Nights at Freddy's games, right?
True. True. True,
without
chat. True.
Making
say
him
true.
just a straight up stealth killer, which was something we wanted to avoid.
Not a stealth
So I
killer.
had this idea of doing something that we'd never really tried before, where we focus Springtrap kind of as a grab-based killer, because we have
Okay.
DBD, they are inherently.
That's
jump
a
scares
big
within
knife.
themselves it's right there, so we just kind of leaned.
Bro
into
is
that
so
and
green.
Gave him more of those opportunities.
He is so green.
That's green, by
There
the
he
way.
is, yeah.
I think we even
And-
have another one of him doing a little bit of a grab.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And-
damn, he
and
actually
yeah,
just
and
has
we
a
also
head in
gave
him.
A pretty unique projectile, which is really cool. So Springtrap has. two
Yeah,
sides.
he's probably loud as hell.
Finally announced. I know the community have been talking about it. So he has a large pizza knife as his main weapon.
A pizza
and,
knife, that makes sense.
A heavy fire axe as his power.
Ooh, the fire axe.
A fire
So,
axe.
let's talk about the axe. How do you use the axe? How's it different from projectiles that other characters in Dead by Daylight use?
Projectile.
It's a very unique. It's not going to play like any other projectile killer that you've tried before. We wanted to do something a little bit interesting with it. So if you throw the axe and it hits something in the environment,
Ooh.
whether it's a missed shot or it's deliberate, it creates an AoE that lasts about 15 seconds. And if a survivor walks through it, you get killer instinct on them for a short period of time.
Damn. That sounds
if a
nice.
Survivor with it kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have an axe lodged in your back.
A
No
little
big
bit.
deal.
Oh.
So they can remove it manually, or they can do it quicker in co-op with another survivor.
Okay.
As Springtrap, you can also retrieve it yourself if you get in close. You can skip kind of the steps of downing the survivor and picking them up. You get in close to a survivor that has the axe embedded in them. Click the button, you grab the axe and the survivor at the same time. You get a cool little jump scare.
You
and
can
then
pick
you
up
use it.
survivors who are injured if they have the axe in their
Couple of
back.
notes. One of them is while you have your projectile available, you move at 4.4 meters per second. There he is.
There's a little glimpse of some jump scare action.
But once you've thrown the axe, you actually move at 4.6 meters per second. It's something that we've never really done.
He's
in Survivor.
faster after throwing the axe.
Really
Okay.
interesting tactical choices, meaning that you have to recall the axe manually. It never comes back to you automatically unless you throw it out of the map because you can make a mistake. But yeah, as long as it's in the environment or in a survivor.
You can throw the axe somewhere?
So it lightens his load a little bit. Makes
That'd
him
be
a bit faster.
crazy.
Exactly.
Perfect. So that
You
brings
can
us to
throw
the
the axe
unique
somewhere,
part of gameplay.
and he becomes faster.
Five Nights at Freddy's, the security office. So let's get into that.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
was really important for us to give the killer and the survivor a really kind of interesting shared experience in that space.
Yeah, he has an axe.
Which
It's a
allows
projectile.
scares.
You can hit survivors
Some of
or
ways
the
that we came
environment.
up with was to introduce a security office, which
And,
is part of any trial that Springtrap is the killer. It's part of his power.
You
but
can
it
grab
accesses
injured
the
survivors if the axe hits
So there are
them,
7 doors
or you
that
can leave
are
the
mapped on
axe
map at chest
in the
points.
environment,
And these can be used by survivors or killers to teleport around the map.
and you go faster.
Yeah, there be a door.
There it is.
And you
Okay,
you use these to TP.
For surveillance. So as a survivor, you interact with the door. It brings up the camera view. You'll get the kind of iconic map view in the bottom right of all the different cameras. On the bottom left, you'll see your battery power, which we'll talk about in a second. You can see what's going on in the other doors. You can switch between doors. If you see something that, if it looks safe on the other end, you press the button. Your character goes into the security office, and then it's kind of like a hands-off, almost like a theme park experience where you see this first-person view going through the office, which is really cool.
Okay.
And one thing you
That
mentioned,
sounds
again,
neat.
just in case we have new folks playing.
That sounds neat.
Regardless of what map you're playing on, this
Yes.
functionality, the security room will be there as long as Springtrap is the killer in the match.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And,
like a mobility
as a
TP
survivor,
for
if you
both
have
sides.
a Springtrap through a camera. If you train your camera on him for a few seconds, he'll be revealed for a little bit for the whole survivor
Nice.
Ooh.
team.
If
And what about
Springtrap's
what if Springtrap goes in at the same time as a survivor goes in at a different door and they meet?
Yeah, so since they can both use the doors in the security office,
Yeah.
we wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So if a survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, and Springtrap, excuse me, chooses one of those 2 doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
Ooh,
That sounds neat.
awesome.
Okay.
All the little touches that the team has planted in there like that. I think the fans are really gonna love it. Including this, you mentioned the battery. Managing the battery is part of this as well. So how's that work in DBD?
Yeah, so survivors share a universal battery. It's shared amongst all of them.
Okay.
It drains a little bit, kind of ticks down per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the chair and just sitting there and telling all their friends. So it drains a little bit using the teleporter to move around the map. Takes off a big old chunk in one shot. And then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time.
Okay.
But you have to kind of manage when and where you're using it. If the battery does run out, the security system, which is kind of the doors, the cameras, the office, goes into shutdown mode for 45 seconds. But Springtrap is not affected by the battery. So if the survivors have kind of overplayed their hand and they shut the security office down,
This is
giving
big.
up their one bit of power in this
Right.
chapter, and Springtrap can still use.
That's actually
Oh,
do whatever he
dangerous.
wants.
which one? The one where he supports
But what about
the.
disabling the doors?
Yes.
Yes.
So to go back.
I don't
to
want to
the
talk
axe,
about Kanye, bro.
if the killer hits either a camera or a door, the whole thing, with their axe, that door and the camera becomes unavailable to survivors. They can't use it to teleport away. They can't teleport to that door. And they can't
Oh.
see through the camera that's been disabled. Got it. When the killer retrieves it, that effect lingers a little bit.
The axe
Becomes
can
a
be
really
used to
cool
shut off
way.
doors.
I need to scope this area out, but I don't want to be revealed or seen. You can disable the door.
Yeah, I'll pause because we're live. So what he just said is there's a power that Springtrap and the survivors kind of share in terms of the security office or the security room. There's these doors on the map with cameras above them, and as a survivor you can go to them and look through the cameras and then teleport to those. It doesn't thwart Springtrap at all, though. If you see Springtrap on the cameras, then he gets revealed to all the players in the game for a little bit. However, Springtrap can go to the doors and use them to teleport as well. And if you and a survivor teleport to the same place, Springtrap catches you and stops you, and I assume grabs you. However, Springtrap, the survivors have a power meter, and if their power runs out, they are banned from cameras, doors, all of it for 45 seconds. But Springtrap does not abide by the power. Yeah, survivors can teleport too, but they drain more power teleporting. Springtrap does not abide by the power rule. He can always teleport whenever he wants, wherever he wants. Secondly, Springtrap can throw his axe at the door and block that teleport and camera location off for all survivors, and I think himself, until he picks his axe up. So not only does the axe make you faster, but it looks like there's a lot, like throwing the axe, not having the axe makes you faster, but it looks like there's a lot of different ways to use it to your advantage to remove survivors' information and knowledge in the game and give yourself information and knowledge the survivors might not know about based on how the AoE works. So that's really cool. Springtrap essentially can cut off teleports. So if there's a spot you're trying to defend or a generator that you're trying to defend, you can cut off the nearest teleport to it and force survivors to have to walk instead of just teleporting. But if all the survivors want to teleport places, then they're going to drain their power, and they can't all teleport because if they drain their power, then they can't teleport for 45 seconds. No, this works on every map. This teleportation gimmick comes with Springtrap to every single map in the game. It's part of his power. It's just, like, survivors also have access to it. Kind of like how, with Vecna, he has magical chests, and survivors can get magical items that help them counter Vecna a little bit. This is kind of like that.
Move around, use it to fake the survivors out.
Got it. But it's not permanent. The door can be used again after the axe has been retrieved. Cool.
Unless it's in shutdown, which means the survivors can't use it anyway.
Right. Cool. Okay. So speaking about moving around the map, which
Yeah.
it sounds like we have a new exciting way to do that.
Okay.
One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map.
I do want to say, so Springtrap's not a mobility killer. He doesn't have a dash or anything, it seems, but he can pseudo teleport. He has like alien control stations or exactly, doesn't have to make sense at all. He has like alien control stations or Sadako TVs that he can he goes to one control station and then he goes to one door, picks another door and shows up there, it looks like. Kind of like how, I guess like Demogorgon portals that are pre-placed. So Demogorgon goes to a portal, picks another portal he has set up and just goes there. Springtrap works like that. However, if you go to the same place or come from the same place as a survivor's going to, you grab them, I assume. My favorite and least favorite FNAF games, is it a cop-out to say my least favorite is FNAF AR, like Special Delivery? That game is garbage. It's booty butt cheeks. My most favorite is probably Help Wanted 1 or 2, just because I have a lot of fun memories of watching my friends scream and like pee themselves playing those games. So
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is now a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DBD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm. So what can you tell us about the map?
yes, the dredge kind of. Yeah, I agree. That's a good comparison, Anarch.
Research, and like I don't say this just because we're doing the stream here, but it's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of integrating.
Thank you for vilifying me.
Killer gameplay. Their team really wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs and scares around the map.
Easter
so it
eggs
pays off if you're kind of an exploratory.
and map scares.
Amazing.
So exploring
there's
gets you
some
scared.
areas that you want to shout out that Five Nights at Freddy's fans might recognize.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot. You'll see a lot of small references and stuff, but obviously we've recreated a lot of kind of the iconic areas from the game.
Okay.
But we're also letting you exit the pizzeria to explore the outside a little bit, which is really cool. And we wanted to kind of add a little bit more space to allow for more dynamic chases and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the
Outside,
rooms, we've got the
fair.
lobby, we've got the dining hall, of course, with the full animatronic band on stage. It's very cool.
Freddy, Bunny, and
And
Chica
we have
are
the
on
arcade,
stage.
which is it's all very kind of creepily decorated like a birthday party. And we have areas like the kitchen and even the mechanical room, which is cool. And
We can
Oh, yeah,
see a
there you
little
go,
glimpse
yeah.
right there too.
yeah, so altogether this should kind of feel like I guess a formidable.
Yeah, FNAF World's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I like FNAF
And,
World.
of course, since it's Dead by
SB I
Daylight,
haven't
the
played, but I know
animations
SB isn't that good.
Formations are everywhere to remind you exactly of where you still are and
You're
where
making a
stuck.
judgment call on those pustules there, Jay.
But if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I think you're really gonna love the map. They've done a lot of really cool work.
Yeah, it's super fun. And it
Map looks like it'll be fun.
The art team did knock it out of the park. But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, like, whoop, you're going to be in familiar territory.
Yeah.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the PAX broadcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for this map specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check out the map. Normally, in the past, you'd be in the general rotation of maps and all that. Now you can go straight in just to the pizzeria.
You can
without
map
having
queue?
to Hope that you get there. So it's going to be its own queue when you join the game.
Scully
Yeah,
Mochi's
and
got it
that's a
crazy.
feature that's going forward with any chapter with a new map. You'll have a unique queue for that new map. Which is
I think that's a good idea. People want to play the new maps.
Okay, how about some last tips
Yep.
for survivors and for killer players?
Yeah, so for the killer, as Springtrap, get used to the arc of the projectile.
True.
As I said, it's super unique.
I'm sure the axe
because
is probably not
for
simple.
projectile killers, we've done some
Oh,
that really
no, I should not do that.
really trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones.
Is it 157% all endings, all characters, all chips, all bites, like all
Especially if you're
everything?
playing with your friends, hearing them shout in your ear is always a great time. But for survivors, take advantage of the cameras and the doors. It may seem a little unsafe because you can be interrupted or whatever, but they're really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer.
Because that can
scope
take
out
like
the area.
hours to hours and hours.
Yep,
I'm leaving it to Spiff, bro. You're right. I think I've seen that video, actually.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, thank you so much, as
Thank you.
always, for joining us on the couch with your wonderful work and the fun stuff that you've put in
Uh-oh.
there.
The
Soon enough,
multi-stream
people
chat
get to
ain't
play around
working.
with it. I know you're going to be glued to your
Adds up to
Twitch
around
screen. You can watch
157%.
people, play in.
Okay, that sounds
Thank you
about
so
right.
much for joining us. The show must roll on. So next, we're going to bring out our friend Justin Banks to fill you in on DBD's anniversary event that's right around the corner.
Anniversary event is next. I'm gonna pull. Don't mind what I'm about to do. Don't mind this. I'm just gonna pull this up and have this off to the side so that way I can opt into the PTB or install the PTB like ASAP. Although I think it's supposed to drop after the event, so it probably won't drop for a little bit. Don't mind that either. Oh, goodness. And now we got people asking how to be mods. Curse you, Epic Games, and your lack of everything. That's true. Football as in, like, American football or everywhere else football? Because you gotta realize I am an American, so you say football, I think American football.
Okay, so one of oh my god, my throat. I died.
Fake football.
But one of the best things.
Yeah, the one where they
about
don't
Friday
use
Night
their
that
feet
makes
all
me
that much.
Really excited around this time of year is that there's always something to celebrate.
I will
And
say
this
though,
year is no
American
different.
football at least
Because
has some
not
fun
only are we
tackles.
welcoming in Five Nights at
Everywhere
Freddy's
else
to the
football.
Fog, but
To be
also our
honest, I don't
anniversary
actually
is
watch
right
many
around the
sports in
corner.
general, so that's not even a
what
dig at like
better way
football.
to party and
I don't watch a lot of sports. I know a lot of, I have friends who do.
nice and warm by the fire and with Justin Banks.
Thank you.
All I
Darcy.
hear
Really
about
good
is like I hear that Arsenal is
there.
cool,
It's another
but I
masquerade
don't
of the
know.
year
I
where they
wouldn't.
dust me off,
I
take
couldn't
me out of the
tell you
locker,
anything.
and get ready to talk to you guys about what is happening for this year's masquerade.
Yeah.
Cristiano
I'm super excited
Ronaldo's
because
in
we're
King
gonna
of
be
Fighters,
doing,
though. I know that.
This year's anniversary.
Alongside
Lots of stuff
Salvatore
going on, and it's an
Ganacci.
Ethel one,
That's pretty cool.
Because as I think you saw by the title just before, after 4 years, this is going to be our final masquerade. We have lots of laughs, lots of fun, and the response to all of the gameplay, the cosmetics, the aesthetics have all been incredible since we got this party started. So our final masquerade event is actually going to start in about a month and run from June 25th to July 16th. While we're sad to see it go, I mean, it was a really fun theme that we worked on.
Yeah, just
internally.
like.
We've had a gas.
Let's see. When was the last time I watched?
But we're gonna close out with one last big hurrah.
I genuinely don't remember the last time I watched
for our 10th anniversary.
like a sporting
So
event.
hype, I don't want to tease, but come back a year from now, and we're gonna have something really special for you.
I'm really excited to see what we come up with. But also when in terms of actual gameplay, when we're talking about the return of Twisted Masquerade, is it true that the team decided to work on fine-tuning what we've currently got instead of adding new things to the whole
Now I'm
shebang?
thinking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking really
So
hard. Hold
there's
on.
a few things that we're doing to really focus on the quality of life of the game overall. So
You know, it
we've
might have
seen
been like,
all of you guys out there. I don't even know which camera I'm looking at.
I
but
think
that-
the
all of
Apple
you guys
Cup,
out
it's
there,
called,
you've
for
all seen our
college
other
football
official
here in the
quality of life. We want
States.
to make sure that it's the game that, it's the game you guys deserve.
I wouldn't know.
Such a
I
long
don't.
time where
I
focused down
pay no
bugs,
mind
we're
to
adding
sports.
features to
But I think
improve
it
the
wasn't the
experience.
recent Apple Cup though. It
And we
wasn't
want that to
recent. It was
translate
like a year or
how we
two
feel
ago
events as well.
with
So we made
the
decisions
Huskies
to focus
versus
a
the
lot of our resources
Ducks.
on that quality of life, and less so on adding to new gameplay
I
features
think.
for this.
And even then, I didn't even really want to watch it.
Okay, so in terms of that, then, what can players expect to see returning to the fog with this Twisted Masquerade?
But Arsenal's not good, huh? I just know a friend who likes Arsenal.
Summarize by saying all the really cool stuff that we've done before. Again, it's fun to work on this stuff year after year. So what we have coming back.
And then I have
are
one friend who likes
invitation powers
like
that are super
Spanish
fun that you can
teams.
collect as
I
Survivor
couldn't tell
or
you
Kill
exactly the
Team,
names,
different
but
powers to use their charges for as the match goes on. We are bringing
I have a
back
couple
the
friends who
bag
watch.
of
I'm just
tricks
not one of
that we
them who
introduced
watches
last
much
year,
sporting
which
events.
creates a random effect on the match, that happens based on the progression of completing generators, accumulated with whatever hook stages are at, to really keep things dynamic, keep it moving. We're also bringing back Father Campbell's chapel, decorated, for the entire party, and it's still all the same decorations as last year, but we're signaling the party's coming to an end over
dwindling
there.
down.
Yeah, And
Last
we'll even
masquerade
have a little
event.
bit of
Whatever.
Five Nights at Freddy's
Okay.
theming
Ooh.
showing up in our anniversary lobby.
Okay. I love the fact that the lobby is going to be like a party in more ways than one. Plus all the returning content. I mean, what's not to love there? I cannot wait to get my hands on my invitation just to cause ruckus. So when you're talking about the quality of life, though, are the players going to be able to experience that in the gameplay with Twisted Masquerade this year?
Absolutely. So when you're looking at how quality of life applies
Yeah.
to, let's say,
I
the
don't
game
know.
as a whole,
I can't remember the last time I
there are
watched
some
a sporting
elements
event
that
aside
could
from
work better for a better player
Huskies
experience. So
versus
while by and large
Ducks,
everything from the event was
I think,
really well received,
to win the Apple Cup something. Oh, hey, look, there's a Steam front.
There was one
Let me just
friction point from
mess
last
with that
year
for y'all.
that we wanted to fix, which was the
Oh,
remote
goodness.
hook power
Golly gee willikers.
limitations.
Always
So
gotta be scaling with
we
you,
tweaked that
huh,
a little
buddy?
bit just to apply some quality of life to
Let's see,
this event itself, to make sure that
Bro, it's
this
obviously
is
Fortnite.
no longer instant. You're
It,
just look at hook and
it's
down
Fortnite,
goes
dude.
there. Now what will happen is the
You
survivors
said
will
Fortnite, like
they'll hold a button for a period of
Goku
time,
shoots
and
Superman
then the
with a
sniper will be
pistol and he
unloaded.
kills him.
And it will also be obvious that the killer is doing this, so the survivors have time for their counter.
The puppet from Saw shoots Superman with a pistol and kills him. Can we talk about that?
More friendly gameplay, some less abusive elements, and just an overall much better party for everyone to play through.
It's going to be great. I'm really excited for that, yeah.
So, in addition to that, last year we pulled back the curtain on our host of the anniversary that we've shown around in quite a few assets. We showed off
Like,
last year in a lot.
Fortnite
of
is dumb.
our darling Tricks. So since
Kingdom
this is
Hearts
the last
is like
masquerade,
you're only
her
really
presence is
score.
gonna be
You're
a
only really
little less
scaling.
felt, so you won't hear
It's all
her
kind of like
see her as often.
fantasy based though,
And
even
she'll
in
be
the fictional world.
masquerade
So it's
fading
like I don't really
into
think
the
that
fog
counts the
because
same. Fortnite is just
Really sad
stupid.
that we're going to see her fading away, but I understand. At least we get to
And I
enjoy her
only
while we still have
really
her.
play it if there's
So,
Godzilla
with
related
this being going so
stuff.
well, what does this mean for the Twisted Masquerade rewards and outfits?
So this is probably one of my favorite parts to talk about because when we see these concepts every year, it's amazing. These are so creative and fun to work on. So we wanted to use our final Twisted
Yes,
Masquerade as
exactly,
a way to
bro.
catch
It's
up on all original characters.
it's
who did
literally
not
like
previously have a mask or outfit.
yes,
So
dude,
what
that is
we
just
did here is
Goku's
that we are
existence.
adding masks for any survivors that are originals that did not previously have a mask. So we've got one for Vittorio, Jake, Tori, Sable, Claudette, and Orella. And then on the killer side, we only had one that's missing a mask, so we have a mask for Houndmaster. And then what we have to supplement that to keep 6 collectible pieces per roll is 5 killer anniversary weapons that look amazing. So for that, we've got one for
Some
Trap,
of those are. I think
Nurse,
the Huntress
Huntress,
actually. That's a neat
Doctor,
axe for the
Spirit.
Huntress.
I
The Huntress
cannot
has a
wait to
neat
get
one.
my hands on that spirit one.
Yeah.
The Spirit-
oh,
yeah,
they
Spirit's
all look
cool.
So
Spirit's
damn
cool.
good.
So good.
And we've not left out.
Yeah,
2
DBD
other
is just
characters
well.
because
It's like
those
it's not even
are
really
going to be
scaling. You
fully
know, it's like
outfits
negative
from
anti
the
feats,
event.
bro.
So we've got David King and the Wraith. So fully
I don't
decked
think
out, ready to
Springtrap is
celebrate
just
the
as
party.
strong as Vecna for
With
getting
that,
stunned by a
we've
pallet. I
got
think
all
they
of our
both are
original
fucking
characters,
stupid.
making sure that
Pardon my
everyone
French.
is able to dress for the party for our
I
final
think they
masquerade.
both just
Because everything
suck.
is really cool. And one thing that we've started to do over the past few years is introduce what I'm calling guests to the party. So some licensed characters who are getting outfits. Now I don't want to spoil anything. so
True.
Hollis's
The
section
golden
after,
sword,
as he shows
maybe.
you who is guest
Do
starring
do
at the
do
party.
do 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 do
Hopefully they roll
do.
in that 20 on style.
Oh, maybe a spoiler there.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to be thinking about this, myself included.
Looks
I'm
like
very
maybe
curious.
D&D's getting.
So when it comes to the time-limited Twisted Masquerade,
Yeah, true. Anthony has to buff him.
So
Bro is like
as we've done for events
67,000
and
years
collections in the
old.
past, like this one, we haven't only
A
available during the
2x4.
period of the
Okay,
event,
so
and then
what's
when
the.
event happens
Okay.
again next
I'm
year,
glad I
all
got
the
the Ninjago
previous iterations come back
reference.
in the store.
But
Since this
Springtrap's
is the
like,
last
he gets hit by a 2x4
what we're
and
doing is gonna be
he'd probably like deactivate on the spot, literally
We don't want
dead.
these to fade away
Just
forever. So we
clonks
are
onto the
tentatively planning for these
ground.
to come back in the store permanently at a certain point in the future, but I can't give specifics exactly when that is going to be.
okay.
So when this masquerade ends, everything will disappear, And when we know when they are coming back, we are certainly going to be communicating on it, so players can be aware and they know when they
Okay.
can come back and get
So
any masks
this
they
is the
missed,
last
or if you join
masquerade
us
event,
later,
but all the
you know,
masquerade
come in
items
and
will
pick them
eventually
up
be
then.
back in the
It's
shop.
gonna be awesome, especially because like this time of year,
Excuse me.
anniversary is like a huge thing for our community. So this is a huge win, I know. But also, aren't we doing something?
Bro,
I
you
wanna
said
make
you
this a
said
little bit
yeah
more
like
special.
that, and it just made me
Absolutely.
think
So,
of Ye and
I
his
was
new
talking
hit
about how we wanna make
song,
sure all of our
the
original
Hooligan
songs
version. I
have
think you all know what I'm
celebrate
talking
the
about,
party,
where he had his choir.
but we want to make sure that all of our
Yeah,
players have
Springtrap.
access to all of these originals too to celebrate with. So what we're doing is we're putting all of our original characters on
Sporting
free
events
trial
can be fun to
for the
watch with
entire
friends.
duration of the
I
event.
agree
So
with that.
if there's a survivor, a killer that you've
Or, like,
not
family.
ever played before, you've been interested
Mostly
about,
friends though.
pick them up, play them in the normal queue.
But
play
no,
them in the
Springtrap
event
gets stunned
queue,
by a
really go
pallet,
nuts.
and it's like
And then
that
if you
guy
have
trying to help his
some
grandpa
really
walk.
sick
He's
sales
like,
going
okay,
on,
grandpa,
so
let's get you to
at
bed.
a really nice price and keep celebrating.
Peepaw Willie has to
That's
get
awesome,
the.
Justin. Thank
the
you
walker
so much
out.
for giving us the full rundown on the anniversary event.
I agree.
Just to
Watching
update.
sporting events
So
alone
sad
is
to hear
so
that it's gonna
boring,
be
bro.
going soon, but
You're
we're
just
gonna
like,
keep it together.
It's
keep
gonna
it
go out with a
together.
bang.
Yeah, at least we have that, right? At least we have that.
that's
All right,
that's
so
true.
next up, joining me on
Anarch
the
is
couch
spitting.
is going to be a new face to the stream, so please join me in the
Can
chat.
I get a
Warm welcome
true
from
chat?
Alex,
Can I get a
who's gonna
true?
be giving us a full rundown
True?
of the latest collections that will be rolling into the blog.
What's my true button? What's my true button? Hold up. Is it? Is that our true button? Do I hog rider for true? Or do I stone cold for true? What do I use for true? True. I need to just get a soundbite of me going true. And I just hit the true button. True. How do I true? Do I cheer? Oh yeah, to which one? Stone Cold. Okay, there we go. Thank you. This is, when it comes to sporting events, WWE is the only thing I like watch, but that's more sports entertainment and not pure
Okay,
sports,
it
so
is
I didn't
upcoming
count it.
collections time. You know
But I love
to
me
talk
some
about
Stone
collections,
Cold.
And here with me to talk about them is a new phase, our senior live specialist, operations specialist, Carlos, and to give us a full rundown on everything that's going to be coming to the Dead by Daylight in-game store in the next couple of months.
Damn, true.
So, Hollis, how about you go ahead and give us a rundown about your role real quick?
Oh hell
My
no.
day consists mostly of scheduling and setting things up for the in-game store. So stuff you would see like the collection banners, featured outfits, the bundles.
Oh, hold up.
the
I got
gifts,
another
sales,
thing.
Stuff like that. I've also worked with a few different things you guys may have seen. Passion, Chrysalis, Noir.
I forgot I had that.
The Myth collection.
Oh yeah, hold up, Ethan.
Speaking of content creation.
True.
Okay.
This was a horrible idea to give me one of these.
One thing we missed to talk about in our last segment, I was just sitting down with Justin, where we're going to have badges and banners coming in as other things in the event. I'm super excited. But also, thank you for the Chrysalis collection. Oh my God, I'm a huge Chrysalis fan. But with all of that said,
Collections, huh?
like I said, I just sat down.
Maybe
with Justin
FNAF
to give
collection?
us a full rundown about the Twisted Masquerade when it comes to in-game earnables. But what can you tell us about what's going to happen store side?
Yeah, so just to mention, we have some really cool exclusive event rewards. We also have some exclusive store rewards for Twisted Masquerade.
Okay.
This time around, we have some outfits for the Lich Vecna. Who's
That
wearing
is
his Masquerade
definitely
musician
a fit.
As well as Bamar, who is wearing his Masquerade musician outfit. And man, I wish I
That's a
could
better
show
fit.
that.
The Vecna fit is kind of crazy.
Oh, it's beautiful. Plus, as always, all the masks and outfits from previous years will also be returned to the store.
Elections.
You're going to be able to find a few
True.
masks and bundles for Killer and Survivor.
About to elect Springtrap as my DBD president.
With rewards from that. So the Unknown outfit, the player cards, and the charms. And all that will be available in the store on June 25th at the start of the event.
Okay. So is there going to be any like fantastic sales happening as well?
There might be. So we're going to be doing 30% off almost everything in the store for outfits released before the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter.
Okay.
On top of that, we'll be doing 25%
Outfits released before Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's
and
outfits are coming, chat. We won!
It's a great time to pick them up and add them to your roster.
Hey, Nah, bro, he's the head of the PTA. He's the head of the PTA, bro. Trust. Sorry for the seagull laugh, but that one really popped me. That one got me good.
I know. Let's keep it together.
Tricks, don't leave me.
Let's keep it together. But we're going to be okay because before we close the curtain, we've got other things happening right before, right?
He's the
Correct.
PTA
On June
head.
17th, we have our highly
The
anticipated
school board. He's the head of the school board for sure. Afton would totally be
Now, as
do
you know,
that.
Dave and Matt already revealed one of the outfits at PAX, but we got a few more to show off today that no one's seen quite yet.
FNAF
In
costumes.
case you did miss PAX, first of all, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
FNAF costumes.
Second of all, you would have saw that we revealed our Yellow Rabbit legendary outfit for our new killer, Springtrap. This is an incredible outfit from the Finance at Freddy's movie that features the likeness of Matthew Lillard, who played William Afton on screen before the
There we go. Ooh, he looks good.
into Springtrap.
He looks pretty good.
Now, this outfit has original voiceover from Matthew Lillard that was recorded just for Dead by Daylight, as well as some special voiceover and animations in the lobby.
Okay, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. But are there going to be other versions of Springtrap coming into the fog as well?
There is. We
Oh,
also have
God.
a Glitch Trap, a legendary outfit for Springtrap.
Glitch
This
Trap?
outfit appeared
That's
in
actually
Help
cool.
Wanted and its sequel, Help Wanted 2, where he played a very crucial role in the story.
That's actually
Dave will have
sick.
him as part of this collection.
That's kind of
As
sick.
an added bonus, for both legendary outfits, when you unlock them, you'll receive a portrait badge of those characters as well. So a Glitch Trap portrait badge for Glitch Trap, and a Yellow Rabbit portrait with Matthew Lillard's likeness when you buy that as well. We also have two very rare outfits for Springtrap, which are both taken from Finance at Freddy's Special Delivery, the mobile AR game.
Oh, he has AR skins? Of course they get the cloud skin.
He went straight from the game, looking just like fans will remember him. We put our own twist on Toxic Springtrap to really make him their own. But that's not all. For the survivors out there who want to show their love for FNAF, there will be Freddy Fazbear's t-shirts available for all original survivors.
Okay.
You can buy them individually or bundled together at a discount.
That's going to be great.
And all the
I love
OGs
like,
get
the shirts,
Freddy
especially because
Fazbear's
it
pizza.
gives them this nice, cool, casual look. And I think because of that, it's why I love the next collection you're going to be talking about.
Casual is a great way to describe it because this collection is simply called the Casual Collection. And as the name implies, it focuses on streetwear and casual clothing. Letting us add
Glitch Trap looks sick.
Stuck with one look in the past. So, for example, a guy like Gabriel, who's often portrayed in space-themed outfits, we finally gave him something more casual to show a different
I
side of
think
his
Glitch
So
Trap is cool.
good.
He's a handsome man, isn't
Handsome
he?
man.
Handsome. On top of Gabriel, we also
Yeah,
have
there will probably be more too. They're only revealing a couple
So good.
things.
One I know you're very excited
But
about
there's
is
likely to be
Toledo, who's
more
getting
when
some
it actually completely
speaking of,
drops.
shorts and skirt
If I had to
purgatory
guess.
for a bit there.
Toledo mentioned. Yes,
Woo.
pants.
Thank you, Eric. We love pants.
I'll probably pick up both skins. Well, maybe not both. I think the Matthew Lillard skin I'll probably get just because I think it'll be cool, but
on July 2nd, right at the start of summer.
I cannot wait. Obviously, I'm very excited for pants.
the security guard uniform
but-
should be in the game
that-
though, for sure.
especially
I
because,
agree
like,
with that.
With the pants, I get to be nice and comfortable while I'm hanging on the hook. I mean, I'm gonna be there anyway, so I might as well be comfortable, right?
It'd also be awkward if you were on the hook with no pants.
Yeah.
Those are all original
That
characters
But
that they
we
made for
also
the
want
game.
Killers to be nice and comfortable as well while they're slaying and putting people on hooks. Which
Not
is
all the
why
licensed
we're
characters
bringing
get
out the
cosmetics.
Boulay Brothers collection, which will be joining the fog.
Oh, that's
on
right,
July
the
8th.
Boulay brothers.
Coming in
got a
with
collection.
very rare for the Huntress
The
and
security
the
guard.
artist.
That's right. And since the artist outfit is a legendary outfit inspired by the Boulay Brothers themselves, buying that one will get you an exclusive Boulay Brothers themed portrait badge.
The security
I'm
guard.
so excited to get my hands
Oh,
on that.
there's another skin.
Oh, sneak preview.
Sneak preview.
There's
Well,
summer
I mean,
skins.
this is the best segue because we're going to be talking about a fan favorite returning.
Yes, that is right. The Waterfront Massacre Collection is back. And for anyone out there who doesn't know what the Waterfront Massacre Collection is basically Day at the Beach gone terribly, horribly wrong for our characters. This time around, we have outfits for Elodie, Orella, Ace, and the Xenomorph. So Elodie and Orella are both
The Xenomorph has a
nice
beach
clothes on
skin?
that you enjoy. And then there's Ace, who is doing the same, but in a more classic Ace fashion. And his outfit is something
That is
Very
a
special.
He's
choice.
rocking a leopard print speedo and
That is a
this is
choice.
a very short robe.
You would never
don't
catch
worry,
me wearing
I'll
that
go
at the
there, you
beach,
type in the
chat. I just want you to know.
I can confirm this outfit is mix and match. So you can go ahead and make those speedos a part of whatever outfit you like. If you want to put it with the top hat from the Alice in Wonderland collection, you can. We're not going to stop you. That's called fashion. Finally, we worked closely with 20th Century Games on our take of an aquatic xenomorph. It's inspired by kind of an angler
That's
visual,
actually kind of
really
sick.
happy
I'm not
details.
gonna lie with you
It's
guys.
Very creepy, very cool, and honestly would not want to run into that while swimming.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And you can
I
expect
can't-
the Waterfront
that's actually
Master
kinda cool.
Collection, as well as Ace's Speedo.
It's like
available in the store
an
for
anglerfish
$1.60.
xenomorph.
I already know a very distinct group of people that were playing nothing but Ace Visconti during 2
No, that is sick. That
and
is
they're gonna be
sick.
wearing the hell out of that
Yeah,
Speedo.
so these questions we have Pants Gang and No Pants Gang now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, choose your size. But thank you so much for joining me on the couch to talk about all the latest collections that'll be coming into the fog. I'm super excited, and it was great.
Popped out of a
Thank you for having us.
pufferfish.
So much fun.
Damn.
So much fun.
Yeah, I
So
guess that would
next,
probably
I'm
make
gonna be
sense.
On the couch here with Eric for all of our Dead by Daylight creators out there to talk about the creator program.
The
So
creator
stay tuned.
program. This has no effect, so we'll just. I think we're actually behind, so I'll just catch
No,
up.
it was never meant to become a big thing, but also
Favorite
it wasn't
Pokemon
well
game
thought.
and
How do I get
why?
them? Why does that person get them and I don't get them? And I think those are totally fair questions. And actually, we wanted to tie it to the launch of this new creator program, so it was very clear. Here's the guidelines to get into the creator program.
That's a tough
You get into the
question.
creator program, you get a Twitch shirt. So that's the new way of getting the Twitch shirts. The old throwing them out randomly method has been retired for now, at least. So if you get into the new creator program, you will be rewarded with a lot of things, but also a Twitch shirt. So I think there's a note on that. So we're going to be granting.
I guess I mean it's generic, but probably Gen 4. I think it's just like one of the earlier generations I got to play like alongside family.
But we won't continue to build your Twitch shirt collection. You got to get into the creator.
Like Gen 4 was just an early game I got to play, and like my brother had a copy of Gen 4 as well, so we could like trade and stuff.
Now live, where you can go ahead and read the code of conduct and find out how you can go ahead and fill the form to apply to get yourself submitted into the program. So the link should already be pinned in chat.
Yep, and our creator team, which is kind of a sister team to our team, it's not us. They're going to be at
Speaking of
TwitchCon.
chat,
That's short for Europe. From May 31st to June 1st in Rotterdam. So you can go chat with them in person and get more details. Make sure,
guys, Mr. Streamer recommends that video. What video is it? What video is it? Gotta follow the link to figure it out. I don't actually even remember what video it is. Oh.
That TwitchCon is sponsoring the Horror Games Community Meetup. We attended last year at TwitchCon North America. It was super dope. I got to go and meet a bunch of few cool creators. But now it's
That's
sponsored by
messed up,
Dead by
man.
Daylight, which is kind of fitting, so you can go.
Come on.
and join
Oh, come on,
some
man.
of the team there. Okay, enough about creators. Let's answer some questions from the community. Let's do a Q&A. Nope, sorry. One more thing we're going to do. We're going to talk about the stats tracker I mentioned at the top of the show.
Yes, the stats.
Right? Right?
Oh,
It's
okay.
a live stream, folks. It's a live
I'm
stream.
going insane.
In a couple of weeks, we're going to be debuting a new feature that you guys have been asking for a long time, which is the official Dead by Daylight stats tracker.
Stats
So,
tracker.
anyone who knows
I'll probably
that
mute the
a lot
Q&A.
happen over the course of a trial, you can
Unless you guys want
totem,
to,
get hooked,
and when there might be a lot of
get
FNAF-based
a
questions, so if you guys want to like listen to the Q&A, that's fine. But I might mute the Q&A.
Yeah, especially. So players have always wanted to know more information about their matches, and this website.
I don't have any special like extensions.
What I should have done at the start of
I don't
this,
know if they
Emil,
work
get ready. I should've
without
said
me
stats
having
tracker
them.
and then air horn, so I'm going to try it. Stats tracker!
Awesome. Yeah.
Yes. We're in the 21st century. Stats are being tracked as far back as September 1st, 2020. That's just a limitation on the data that we have. So we're going back
Damn.
to September 1st, 2020. So you'll be able to see your own
That's a
personal
long
journey
time ago.
in Dead by Daylight. A random person just walked in the room. And all your milestones over that time. The team has been looking at it, actually approaching it like a fitness app, which I think is
Okay,
a cool approach
so-
for killers and survivors.
You can kind of see how good you do, or how good you've been, or how bad you've done, or where you struggle, where you succeed. Okay, that's cool.
So it should be a fun way to track your personal progress.
Yeah. The Stats Tracker website is going to launch on June 17th, and you'll be able to access it either on desktop or mobile. So it's super simple to use, and all you'll need is a behavior account with at least one platform you play Dead by Daylight.
Behavior account.
You can also link
Oh,
to
so you
the
can get
platform with
specific
sponsored
stats for
and all your
specific
stats
killers.
from wherever you play the game. There's the
Or
general
survivors,
statistics
maybe?
page at the start, where you can see your global stats like hours played, specific play time and matches.
You could
total
get
matches,
characters
and
for the
more.
survivor specific.
You can also switch between
That's
the
cool.
main stats for the killer. And
My
survivor.
bill stats are
Yes,
gonna be
plus one,
insane.
You'll be able to see things
That's
like
what's
who
new.
Your most played characters are.
Darva's stats are gonna go insane, dude.
Dig into details like emblem, blood and more than that.
What's new in regards to Jake Paul beating up a senior citizen, though? What's new? Let's be real.
Details like what your top perks were, both in terms of your
Top
kill rate,
perks.
kill or escape rate. You can also see which perks really drive
What you
players
brought
to
into
you
what
and the way you
match?
play the game.
That's cool.
Yep,
How many
and
blood
more
points you
things
got? Okay,
might
that's
be
actually pretty
wondering
cool.
about the site,
That's some good
will be
stuff.
Super current. So meaning your match history will update almost immediately after a match is finished in the game. So stats also refresh every 24 hours, meaning where to go? Yeah. If you link a new platform, which some people may be doing, it could take up to 24 hours before you start seeing those platform stats in the game.
Okay.
And
Okay.
finally, it could change in the future too. This is a first iteration, as with most of the things we put out. First iteration, then we build on it. It's gonna
Fair
focus
enough,
on
fair
one of
enough.
the 4 matches and major seasonal events like Blood Moon, Anniversary, Halloween, and the winter event.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Custom
I
matches
haven't
will be
played
counted in your
DBD
stats.
in a little
We're
bit,
gonna be
specifically
looking at
because
that
I
in
believe
later
I have
events
enough
like Lights
points
Out,
to max
Chaos
out
Shuffle,
like
even
Prestige
DBD,
3 Springtrap right off the bat.
I can't
And
wait
so
for
I
the
haven't
Chaos Shuffle for
given
the
my
top
I haven't
50
played because I
figure out
don't
how
want to
to
spend my
play.
points
I
on
will
something
play
else.
that. And like with everything we do here at Dead by Daylight, the stats tracker is something we're, like Eric said, we're going to be building on. So there's already a ton in there that we wanted to make sure that is available for players. But if there's anything you want to see added, feel free to let us know on socials so that we can let the team know and see about updating it for the future.
So keep an eye out for more info. We're very close to that release. It's actually going to release alongside this chapter, which is scheduled for June 17th of this year, by the way. So if you
June
So
17th
only
is
a
when the
couple weeks
chapter
away,
drops.
And as I tried to transition to before, why don't we do a Q&A?
So Q&A.
Yeah, let's jump to it. I don't know if we have. Do we have a card thing? We got 2 minutes. Oh, okay. We're close to PTB time, so we're going to zoom. Okay. We have 2 live streams in 1 month. 5 Nights at Freddy's anniversary. We know you've got. Oh, Jesus. That's sorry. I'm reading what was written for me. Okay, here's the
Mine's
actual
locked behind.
There have been
Okay, but
complaints
to be
about
fair, he's a
cheating characters in the
licensed
game. At the
character.
moment, is there something you can say about how you're addressing this?
The war against cheaters and hackers is a long-standing one, and that's for sure. And while it will always be there,
To be
there are
fair,
steps that we are taking to resolve this as much as possible.
like I'm not
During
saying
the, upcoming
it's
months, we
good,
expect to
but in
receive
their
clear
defense, he is a licensed
clear
character they
content,
did have to
regular
pay
updates
for
on
to
our
put
war
into their
against
game.
cheaters, as well as strengthening
And they have to
the
keep renewing the
organization's
license, I think, to keep him
That's not all that we're
purchasable
doing,
within
of
the
course,
game.
But there will also be other things that we can't discuss as we get more and closer to that. We'll be giving you more information on. And we don't want to be giving cheaters and hackers, roundabouts for our protocols.
Yeah, we can't give them that peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Cheaters are losers. Yesterday, the developer update went live explaining the Go Next prevention. How does this affect survivor perks that allow you to get off the hook? And how will the feature prevent survivors leaving the game early, abandoning their teammates?
So go
This
next,
shouldn't go on too long,
otherwise
so
known
I'm
as
just
giving
not
up on
muting
the
it.
hook early in the match.
I'm gonna
Firstly,
be-
It ruins the match for everyone involved on the survivor.
I have
team.
Steam
And the
open. I am
cheaters,
looking.
Sometimes they have things that they've got to do too. So frustration around this has been very high as of late, and with the test happening in the PTB, the chance to get off the hook
Oh.
early in the match will be removed, unless you have perks or offerings that affect
Yeah,
Deliverance and Wicked.
Well, not all of them.
The same, and their activation.
I mean,
conditions
Tokyo
have
Ghoul
not
was
been
locked
changed.
behind a paid currency on platforms, or it's just
Like
buying the
the
DLC,
match,
and that
so when two
Kaneki
survivors
made
left and
those
the survivor
fuckers
that is
tons
left
of
will
money.
try to
Again,
get
pardon my
out,
French, but he
so
made
guys,
so
that's
much
so that
money.
The other person can get the hatch.
So much.
That,
And I don't want to
just,
think about how much money Springtrap is going to make
Right.
people.
With the bulk spending
He's going to
option,
feed
another
families for
possible
generations,
quality
dude.
feature coming with this release will we be allowed to choose what items that we can spend our BP on?
So in this iteration, you could actually choose how many levels you want to spend your blood points on. So you can't currently choose that very specifically. And it's going to be done automatically, and you will receive a pop-up that shows what was purchased after it's completed, and it's going to be very quick. So we will monitor the feedback on this and see how it performs, and
Okay.
then we'll make some changes moving forward.
Excited for bulk
this
BP
one's
spending.
pretty. What is Eric's favorite animatronic? So people who follow me might remember I put up a picture that my son drew that I thought was Shrek. And then I posted it, and people were like, "That's Springtrap, idiot!" And then everyone speculated Springtrap was coming to the game, which at the time I had zero.
Bozo. We got a Bozer.
But because
Anarch.
Springtrap for sure is my favorite.
Hit the
animatronic
thing.
because
Hit the thing.
I like
Do the
some
thing.
Stuff with that.
The command, Anarch. Do it.
Yeah, I think for me it would have to be Freddy Fazbear.
Do it, Anarch. Come on, hurry up.
Classic.
Go faster. Good job! Woo! Yeah!
The quality of life, and in particular, the anti-slugging kit.
We are definitely continuing with the quality of life features that we advertised earlier. This
Thank you,
year,
Anarch.
So don't worry about that. With this
Good
feature,
commitment
focusing
to the
on
bit.
Next feature, bulk blood point spending.
That's
and
true.
extreme
That's
spending.
true.
Then
Just
in the
just
upcoming
turn off the latency,
phase
bro.
2 of the
Just
plan,
turn it off.
More information will be available as we head closer to that phase. But rest assured,
Just-
this is still a
just
very
end
large phase
latency,
for us.
bro.
This is very
It's not that
important,
hard,
and we
man.
want to be very careful with making sure we're addressing issues in the correct way the first time.
Final question: where is Maurice? If you're new to the game, Maurice is our beloved horse.
Oh yeah, the horse is
who
gone.
happens to have 3 eyes and drips blood.
Yeah.
He's been missing from the game for a few weeks, and I think now is the time to let people know.
Yeah, let me know.
He took a vacation to Japan. I'm serious.
Without me?
Without you, without me.
Maurice
pretty
the
selfish.
horse took a
Yeah.
vacation.
If you want a glimpse into his adventure in Japan, you got to play that new Assassin's Creed game.
Oh.
Yeah, Shadows.
Ooh, collab.
That's all.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
right,
say.
he's in
Go
Assassin's
find out
Creed,
for
yeah.
yourself. Maurice will return soon, I hope.
Please, come back.
So,
Yup.
that's it. You've listened to us yammer long enough.
Oh shoot!
I don't have a time, but I believe we're already past time, so PTB should already be rolling out. Thank you for joining us for our 5 Nights at Freddy's official stream, and we hope you're as excited about the chapter as we are.
Yes, and from all of the requests, we know you probably are. So thank you so much for sitting here with us, and now it's time for you to go and play the live PTB and test drive Springtrap for the first time.
We've got tons more of amazing content coming your way.
I'm going, chat. I'm going as fast as I can.
Corner, so stay tuned for good
It's
stuff.
not working. It's
Later,
not
we hope to
working.
Hear from you soon.
Yes, so
It's
thank
not
you
there yet.
everyone for
Oh,
the
hi.
long
There's
back
my
and
chat
forth.
message. Don't pay attention to that.
The live stream,
Yes.
dang it. But we will be rolling out into the fog.
It's
now.
not working,
So
team.
out there, good luck in hiding and hunting.
And let's get one.
I almost
more
uninstalled the game.
right now.
I almost clicked uninstall.
Everybody.
I'm closing Steam.
Bye.
I'm closing and reopening. It's not working. Okay, and they're done. I think it's that button. Boom. BRB. Don't clip it, bro. Please don't. It's just me talking to my friend. One of my friends is back in town. He went away for school, but he's in town for the summer and wanted to get together. That's all it is. Okay, I'm reopening. I no longer need this open. Oh. My buddy just... My buddy just woke up. Yes! I'm updating, team. It's going to take 20 minutes. What do we want to do for 20, 25 some odd minutes? What do we think? What do you got? Chess? I do not want to play chess, bro. No, no, Diddy. No, Diddy. That's all you go. That's all you. You win. I give up. Let's see, what can we do? You know what? I do have a fun video idea that I think will be interesting. Yeah, worth a try, probably. It was definitely... I respect the effort, but I do not play enough chess to be confident enough to play you in chess. Also, you'd see, like, all my moves. Is it really fair at that point if you're practically cheating? I'm just saying. I can at least... See, it's updating. What should we do? I feel like if we play other games on Steam, it won't work. Is there anything else we should react to? Is there anything you guys want me to react to? That's probably true. What should... I'll tell you what the next video idea is. The next video idea is gonna be talking about... I mean, I put a little bit about it in the Discord. I don't think I have. But the... Oh. Yeah, I don't really know much either, to be honest with you. Your guess is as good as mine, sort of deal. I'm going to turn the microphone down a little bit since there's no background audio and it's just me. Hi. The next video, though, is going to be talking about Bloons tower defense, but more so tower defense games as a whole. It's taking so long. I had a conversation with my friend about the same friend who co-created Alfonso and was in the Roblox video. I had a conversation with him about why I think, like, my issue with some games, and we got to tower defense games, and it made me realize kind of the issue I have with some tower defense games that I think Bloons does very well. So I kind of wanted to, A, I like Bloons, so a video talking about Bloons is fun, and B, more of a reason to kind of take a dookie on Roblox, because Roblox is kind of not fun. Like, there are good games on Roblox, but geez, man, I cannot play any of them. I just do not like playing Roblox. Did any of you guys see the crash out between me and a kid in the comments of that Roblox video? Like, me, I was crashing out on this kid, he was crashing out on me, we both crashed out on each other. It was actually kind of crazy work. I'm just trying to think about what we should do while we wait. Gotta see that? The crash out? Dude, it's bad, you don't want to. I'll summarize it for you. In a non-biased perspective, he said that I was trying to clickbait with the thumbnail by saying it's the fall of Roblox, and my argument was that I can have something can be the fall, like something can fall in terms of quality without it, and it can still grow. Like, falling and growth can happen at the same time in different, like, perspectives and different aspects, and we got into a big spat about it. Bro would not stop arguing, and then I started arguing with him, and it got very far. Then I just stopped responding because he was not willing to have a... Oh, hold up. Whoop, sorry, my buddy called me. He needed some help setting up the PGB. He's gonna be helping me test things. Yeah, no, he said, he literally said, your perspective is just shit. And he tried to tell me, he told me that I went from conversating to arguing and insulting, and I said, bro, you called my perspective shit first. Like, you are being a child. I think I called him a kid and told him to go to bed because he has school. And it was just really funny. But it was also like 12 in the morning, and I was on a call with my friend who is a bad influence in terms of like whether or not I should insult people. I don't know why we're still on here. You know what? We'll go to React, and I'll play music for you guys. At least get you guys some music. There you go. Yeah, here's all my games, I guess. Never mind the friends. But here's all my games. Like 15 minutes it says. What do Arsenal fans call themselves, by the way? Sorry, I kind of avoided that. I didn't mean to. I was just talking to... Also, good modding, Anarch. Good modding. I saw that. You got their ass. I'm very proud of you. That's a cheer. That's a cheer from me. I might also turn the synths back up just so you guys can hear me over the music, just in case. But no, me and that. Look it up. Okay. Don't mind any of that. I don't know why this is here. I don't even remember what this is, I'm gonna be honest with you. What should I just like what do Arsenal fans call themselves? Okay. Okay. They're gooners. Damn! We got 2 of those in Discord. Anarch knows. Anarch knows the legend of the gooners. Rather, what a name, honestly. What else am I looking up? Oh, you know what? Actually, I got a splendid idea. Pac-Man's a bad guy? Actually, you know what? We're gonna play. Wait, they have Block Breaker now? Hold up. Oh, it slows down as it gets lower? That's messed up. He was in the Pixels movie. I know, I used that in the most recent video. I just think that clip of Adam Sandler going, Pac-Man's a bad guy? Is really funny. Oh, we don't touch the... Okay, so that's like lava and not... good juice. What the heck? I promise this never happens. I was not hitting that. In nobody's right mind was I hitting that. Pac-Man's a bad guy? It's so stupid. Okay. Damn. I'm kind of going nutty, huh? Oh, that slows them down. Okay. What the hell is going on with this screen? I don't know. I have guns? Oh my god! Why are you going that way? What is this? Thank you. Damn. That's bad. Oh no! But I had a spare. I had a spare. See? See? I'm just him like that. I'm just him for real. I got slow-mo. Bro, I'm kind of gaming, aren't I? That was a good shot. Damn, damn, damn! Okay. Is there a pause? Can I pause? That was a pretty good one. That was boom. Perfect, perfect. No, no, not that way. No, no. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I can't pause. I just lose. That's awesome. What a good game. Is it oh, it's verifying now. Okay. Okay. Full screen? Did you just play Undertale Yellow? Look up Minecraft? I've heard good things about Undertale Yellow. Oh no! I was moving my mouse. That's my bad, chat. Let's get this. I was gonna say, let's try and get this lava out the way. Oh, I can target specific ones. That's pretty cool. Damn. Okay, so there's a power-up that lets you kind of target. That's pretty neat. Oh, yellow. Okay, so yellow is actually just genuinely good then. Damn! 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 I can't handle all of it. Well, that's okay, because I got a spare. Doesn't matter. Oh, good stuff. Damn! That did not go anywhere that I asked it to. That's actually insane. It's insane how much that just did not work. What the heck? There's no pause button! There's no pause button, guys! Bro, I did just get my balls fried at that point, honestly. The soundtrack is... the soundtrack... Yeah. Bro, this goes so hard. We're playing Minesweeper. You boys ever play Minesweeper? I'm playing hard Minesweeper. I'm kind of a Minesweeper connoisseur. Damn. They actually kind of got me fucked up, bro. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Damn, never mind. These are the goods for real. Okay, never mind. We're back to sucking. Major. Okay, well, here's the thing, though, right? No, there's no thing. Oh, wait, never mind. I see an out. I see a temporary out. What? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so bad, chat. I'm so bad. I'm just kind of awful at the game. Also, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Okay. Never mind. That does not help. Does not alleviate the problem. Loser. Yep. Not for real. That was some loser stuff. You know what I did yesterday? I watched The Croods. You ever watch The Croods, chat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I watched The Croods. That's a good movie. Oh, a lot of, yeah, I mean, it came out, it came out, what, 2013, I believe, so, they made a sequel in 2020, though, which is kind of a crazy, like, 2020, you made a sequel? There we go. That's one corner. Damn! Yeah, no, that's a... work thing. I love installing stuff on my computer, guys. Technically, it can be there. But there's bound to be... No, there has to be something that overlaps. There has to be something that overlaps between these two. It's just figuring out where that something is. That's gonna help. It's 4. I believe that's 3. 4, that should be 3. That's all done. I'm kind of going a little nutty in this game, huh? At least right now. It could always turn around for the worse. Never be too confident. In a game like Minesweeper, it's a war of attrition. That's good, though. That's kind of grimy. Might watch TV again for the new Gumball show. Actually, the new Gumball show probably will be pretty good. If it's the original creators, I think it'll be good. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of a rough spot to be in, isn't it? That's helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. This kind of sucks, huh? This is not an easy spot. You see a lot of open squares, huh? That's 1, 2. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe there were more open squares than I thought. I did not see that. Yeah, but that doesn't help here. That's still not good. These two have to overlap, don't they? Yes. But then it's just a matter of where. This is not good. Where do we go? Yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is that there's not a whole bunch of guaranteed like safe spaces. And so you kind of have to figure out, because if things overlap and you don't realize, then that could screw you. Squares. What two are you talking about? I'm confused as to which two you're speaking about. This two, that two, that two, that two, no. I'm genuinely confused as to what you're talking about, but I take your word for it. We could also just start throwing like pot shots. Well, actually, let's do process of elimination. If we say there has to be a mine here or here, right? If the mine is here, then we can have a mine there, and theoretically there, which overlaps for both of these. And then still have one there. I'm saying, yup. Yup. Ayo. that helped. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That got us out of a little pickle there. Yeah, I suppose so. One, two, three. Damn. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, it has to be here or here. It can't be there because then the one can't be cleared. We know that much. Do we think these are overlapping? I feel like they are. Although then there's this, but that could also be over here. Maybe these aren't. Maybe, yeah, maybe these aren't overlapping, but these could be. Yep. Drats. I was gonna say it either had to be here or there. I just didn't know which one. Unfortunate. That should be good though. Because we're all set to play! Woohoo! Yay, us! Good timing on my end. Good timing. Oh, look at him! Look at that beautiful corpse rabbit. Look at how beautiful he is. That's true. He looks very smug, huh? He's got kind of a shit-eating grin on his face. Oh. Okay, I'm about to hop on a call with my friend who's gonna help me demonstrate everything to you guys. Once it loads, it's taking a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Anarch. That is very true. You are truing up a storm right now. Oh, gotta hit the true button. True. Does he have a launch thing? Hold up, he might have a cutscene. Think about that. There you go. Oh. My friend's telling me he keeps it PG-18. He's got the streamer side. You're about to learn my name real quick, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hello, good sir. Hello.
Hello, good sir. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Let me make sure. Okay, do you want to talk real quick? I want to make sure.
What?
Okay, you do get picked up.
All right.
You do get picked up. Hi, Twitch chat. Say hi to my good pal. That is all you need.
Hello, chat. Hello, chat.
He's my good pal.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Bro, when did you wake up? Like 30 minutes ago?
About 40 minutes ago.
I might turn you down a little bit on Discord just because I usually have you at max. I have most people at max. Did you get a new mic? You sound very crisp.
No, this is my headset mic.
Oh, it just
This is
sounds
how it
good.
is.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I need to get a new quadcast though.
the mods are in chat greeting you.
Hello, hello.
I'm wondering if there's like a cutscene because Kaneki had a cutscene when he was released.
Yeah, that is true.
So I'm
I'm
wondering.
hoping there is.
I'm wondering he might get one when he comes out for real and out on the PTB, too. That is something to note.
Maybe they'll give us a little sneak peek.
Yeah, bro, like the storyboard.
Exactly, like the storyboard.
Not a storyboard.
I'm just waiting to see Balloon Boy.
Bro, they should add blue. I am stuck initializing shaders. I'm assuming it's just taking a while because it's the PTB.
Yeah, and it's probably all the other people downloading it as well.
Yeah, and I just opted into a new installation of the game, so
Oh.
because the PTB
see.
is like a new installation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is definitely like FNAF Security Breach
This
loading.
is definitely.
You actually played that game. Isn't it awful?
It is pretty bad.
It's booty butt cheeks.
It's pretty booty butt cheeks compared to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, brother. I could never play Security Breach. All I hear is
Like,
booty butt cheeks.
I don't know. The Rockstar Gator is fucking scary. Like,
Yeah,
how's he
bro.
scary?
Bro.
How's Chica scary? How's Bonnie scary?
Bonnie's not even in the game.
Well, yeah, that's facts. But like,
Bonnie's dead.
If
bro.
he was-
He got cooked.
he did get cooked.
But no, you're right. Chico, Roxy, and Monty are not scary, bro.
Not scary.
Freddy's the goat, though. I must admit, Freddy's
Oh
kind
god,
of the goat.
Freddy is the goat.
Freddy's the goat.
Oh god, he's saving the kid.
Damn, I am initializing like there's no tomorrow.
Initialization complete.
Is that what it says for you? And don't say that for me.
I finished. I'm in the main one.
You're like,
I'm changing my gamma. Oh, photosensitivity and
I'm not even.
epileptic
I haven't
seizures.
even gotten that far. What the hell? I might close and reopen. I might task manager this real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Task
The Blood Moon event has
manager.
ended. Okay.
Oh, it's been a while since you played. The Blood Moon event's been ended.
Yeah. Would you like me to read the new content, or would you like to wait? Because there's some pretty cool stuff they added. It seems like.
Oh, I have to get task manager up, but I'll check it. I actually can't access task manager, I think, because it's in the wrong. Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
Oh, what? Hold up.
Okay.
I think I see the issue.
Gotcha.
Move to
Okay.
Desktop 2. And then I think we want to move to desktop 1. Snap
I like what they
left.
did with this new update, Isaac.
I'm sure it's good if I could get into it. What is this? What is going on, chat? What is going? You know what? Hold up. Actually, I think we moved to desktop 2, and we, boom, ended straight from there. And I'm okay. If YouTube stream absolutely craps itself, I won't be there to fix it. That's up to the mods.
There's a new Mori update too.
Oh yeah, I did see that they're reworking the Mori.
Yeah. And then AFK as well. The AFK one is big though.
I've heard. Okay, yeah. Hopefully things work better this time. I think it's just because I had a whole bunch of tabs open that did not need to be open. Now it should work. I just closed my web browser. I think that was the issue. Okay, chat. Hold out the hope. You should be able to set up a custom lobby, by the way, and Springtrap should be available, like, for free. You should have them.
Sounds good. I'm just going through all the killer changes right now to see what the buffs and debuffs are. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I think also maybe some of his costumes are on the shop right now. Or like, or visible. I don't know.
Oh my God! You can play on his Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
Yeah, yeah. You can queue specifically for the new map.
All right, let's see. Characters. Where's this boy at? He's right here, the animatronic.
Yes, sir.
He's green.
He is very green.
He's very green, very. I'm gonna look at the store real quick. He has no customizations currently.
Oh, in the store? They might already
in the
be.
Store.
I think the movie one should be. I think they said it would be out.
It ain't here.
Go into a lobby. I think you might.
Into a lobby?
Yeah, you might find it in like the lobby.
Alright.
I couldn't tell you for certain. I don't know if you watched the. Ooh.
No, I watched the part where they were talking about him and
Okay.
all his skins and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and his power. You know about his power a little bit.
Yes. And I remember you telling me about it.
Well, all I knew is that he was gonna have a couple things he did. Let's hope the game isn't eating complete doo-doo. The game might be eating doo-doo. Oh,
It might
never
be.
mind. Never mind. It loaded. It loaded. Oh, never mind. It took me right back to the start of loading. Okay, chat. So we're stuck in the endless loading vortex. Jesus, this is such a mess.
I think there's so many players. It kicked me out. Isaac, I'm back trying to load back into the game. Loading messages.
That is probably something that's happening, is that loading might take a little bit just because so many, like, the servers are experiencing
Yeah.
a lot. We're praging though, we're praging. Please speed. I need this.
Yeah, it says your session has expired. Damn.
Yeah, I'm playing the Squidward GIF. We're initializing shaders now. Can I make it past shaders? Let's prage.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's probably just like the servers are having a hard time keeping
What
up.
I would assume so, because how many total what's it called? PTB servers are there?
Well, I think it's also just the influx of players going to the
Logging
PTB all at once.
That's true.
Yep, session has expired. Okay, well, here's the idea. Oh,
Oh, the game has initialized incorrectly and may not save your game properly. Restarting your game may resolve your
I
problem.
got to the gamma. I got to the gamma. I got to the opening cutscene. It did that to me too, and then I got through. After it said it may not save correctly, it spat me back to the beginning of the loading, and then I got through. So hopefully that'll get through for you.
I'm using Task Manager to end it. Yep, it ended. Okay, perfect. Got it.
My kill group is not that high. Oh, there's Kaneki, bro. I think we go to. So that's.
He's on the left
specific.
side.
We need to go to custom game.
Alright, I am relaunching.
Characters. Oh, look at that green man.
He's so green, he's so mossy.
Okay, so that music we heard in the stream was his lobby theme. He has a perk called Help Wanted.
Yeah, he needs help, bro. That's why we need Balloon Boy.
Hold up, let me real quick. Oh, there's him in the main lobby. I don't want to quit. Oh, he jitters. He actually kind of jitters. I think that's very important. Don't go into a custom game, Tom. When you load into a normal match. Like, go into the normal lobby.
Doesn't have the normal lobby?
Yeah, he has his own little opening thing in the normal lobby.
Okay, gotcha.
That was
I'm
sick.
initializing shaders.
That was actually sick.
Initialization, okay.
Oh, PTV org sells to buy all the cosmetics and stuff.
Yep.
Store.
Too bad it's not for us.
No, we get it for free. Well, we don't.
Yeah,
we
no,
don't
but
get
like
the
in the
keyboard.
actual one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Custom
his
game
lore.
or just go into the killer lobby.
He has his lore too.
Well, yeah. Should I go into a custom game
go
or
into the killer lobby and then select him.
killer lobby?
And then select him.
See.
Oh, shit.
What? He walks around
I'm just gonna.
and then
I'm gonna P3.
walks around and laughs at you. That's cool.
Damn! And then I'm gonna go into the custom game. So yeah, it doesn't look like his skins are here. Is there anything in here? Collections. Does the FNAF collection show up? I wonder. It doesn't look like it shows up now, but it will show up, I assume, when he drops, which is cool. Bro, they gave him the clown skin. I just can't believe they gave him the clown skin from AR.
Do I have a skin for him now? I can't.
And in AR, yeah.
In AR?
Yeah, well, yeah, he has a clown skin in the mobile AR game that's discontinued. And then they gave it to him.
The darkest pit of hell is open for business.
He has some fun lines too.
It's me.
Does he say it?
Yeah, he said it's me.
That's cool. That's cool. Now he's cool. Okay, I'm looking at his power is so long. Okay. I'm reading this stuff. So special abilities. The fire axe. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed. I'll invite you to the custom game, by the way.
Yep, sounds good. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. And then we can swap. I'll show.
Yeah.
I'll go through a Springtrap and then. Bro, you think the voice is bad? That's his official voice. Anarch, what are you talking about? Anarch is just no fun. At the start of the trial, 7 security doors are spawned randomly throughout the map. These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic. Survivors have to remove the axe before they can heal.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, they got rid.
that's kind of the go on.
Wait, they got rid of They changed the uncommon color to green?
Yeah, they
I thought it was
changed the
yellow
colors.
before. Okay, I'm gonna bring a flashlight. I'm gonna see if a flashlight even does anything on this man.
It probably will. Anarch, that's the point, though, is he's supposed to be throaty because he's so fucked up by all the spring locks. His voice box is barely still intact, I bet. That's probably how he's supposed to sound, because there's spikes in his throat. Each security door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing the survivor to cycle through every camera on the map, travel to the door they are currently looking through, and potentially reveal the animatronic's aura to the team. Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without battery power. If the animatronic enters the security door, they may choose to exit from any other door in the map. Moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab the survivor. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
Haywire. For some reason, machinery has a habit of failing when you are near. Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of gate opening speed.
Oh my god.
While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. That's I think the first perk to regress the gates.
Yeah, that is.
There will be no redemption for you, Springtrap. Phantom Fear. You've always had a reputation for startling unsuspecting guests. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has a 60-second cooldown. That sounds good with Lethal Pursuer, because that would make it 4 seconds.
4 seconds, yeah.
Excellent. Your screams please me, Springtrap. Help wanted. Try as they might, you know how to stay one step ahead of your guests. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. You only think you are in control. That sounds like a good way to kind of get control back if people are popping gens.
If people are popping gens.
Is it okay if I look through his add-ons too?
Go for it.
Rotten Pizza. Food poisoning is no laughing matter. Increases the duration of Killer Instinct from the axe by 50%. Restaurant menu. The lamination is peeling and crusty. How appetizing. Decreases the minimum time required to retrieve an axe embedded in the environment by 10%. We'll have to test that out. Help wanted ad. Oh, they have the newspaper from the first game as an add-on. We all need a little help sometimes. While winding up an axe throw, see a preview of the starting trajectory. Okay, so that's literally like for learning.
Yeah.
Greasy paper plate. It sticks to everything it touches. No amount of soap can wash it off. Increases the time required for survivors to remove the axe by 10%. Streamers. Employees would throw them over the rafters for a quick decoration. Increases the speed at which you travel through security doors by 20%. Security guard's badge. The badge comes with certain privileges for whoever carries it. When exiting a security door after a teleport, gain the undetectable status for 50% longer.
What? No. That's not fair.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, for the killer, not for us.
Ripped curtain. Taken from Pirate's Cove. Caught on the animatronic that lived there. When an axe hits a survivor, they gain hemorrhage and mangled for 70 seconds. So they get sloppy butcher from the axe. Which makes it so you bleed more, and I think healing takes longer. Party hat. The party never ends, no matter how much they beg. When an axe is embedded in the environment, increases its area of effect radius to 250% over 3 seconds. Decrease the duration of the area of effect by 50%. Okay. So the killer instinct lasts less time, but it goes out further.
Gotcha.
The office phone. He tried to leave messages as a warning. He didn't last long either. Survivors within 12 meters of a survivor with an embedded axe gain the Oblivious status effect, and if injured, Broken status effect. Oblivious
Wait,
for...
Isaac,
Huh?
what was that perk that was two? What was the second perk that you said like 2 perks back? What's the perk called again?
The add-on?
Oh, you're the add-on, yeah.
The Ripped Curtain?
What I was gonna say is, since he has an axe that he can throw, right?
Yeah.
The fire axe.
Yeah?
It's kind of like a mix between, and you said it's like Floppy Butcher, so I was thinking it's kind of like the Huntress mixed with Floppy Butcher, because she can throw the axe.
Yes,
the
he
axe
has
has Sloppy
he
Butcher
has
on
an
it.
axe like Huntress, and this add-on puts Sloppy Butcher on it. Yes,
But you're on
exactly
the
like
axe.
that. Yep,
So he's
yep.
enchanting the axe.
Yeah, he's got the
It's like
Minecraft
fucking
axe,
Minecraft.
bro.
He's Steve.
Survivors within 12 meters. Okay, so if you're next to a survivor who has the axe in their back, you become oblivious, which means you can't hear Springtrap's terror radius, and you become broken if he hits you instead of grabbing the survivor. So if you body block, you become stuck injured. I think forever. It doesn't say there's a limit. So
Does it stack?
well, you can only be broken once, but he can break multiple people, I presume. Purple guy drawing. He only takes 10 seconds to draw. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, any rushed interactions they perform reveal their aura to you for 4 seconds.
Oh, hell no, that's
Removing
like
the axe from themselves, so if they don't get help, their aura gets revealed for 4 more seconds.
Damn, so the total 8 seconds.
You get I'm all ears on a survivor with the axe in them.
Oh fuck. You're basically
But there's no
dropping it.
cooldown. There's no cooldown.
What?
It doesn't say there's a cooldown.
That's fucking broken. Wait, is there a new survivor that they dropped?
No new survivor.
Because I was say I could touch new survivor.
Freddy's hat. Oh shit. Gabriel
Is it a
trusted
gold hat?
No, it's classic Freddy.
Is it
Freddy's hat.
Freddy?
Gabriel
Okay, gotcha.
trusted the wrong grown-up. Now he's the star of the show. Increases the axe's weight while throwing by 100%.
Oh
They're
my
revealing
God.
the names of the kids he killed too. That's kind of crazy. Or at least they admitted that Freddy was Gabriel. Foxy's hook.
Yeah.
A pirate's hook that seems more menacing than playful. Players within range of the axe area of effect gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. So, survivors get faster, but so do you.
What is he? Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's a trade-off basically. It's a
Yeah,
trade.
if you're in chase, it looks like it'll help you catch up. Chica's
Yeah.
bib, a good way to keep Mr. Cupcake from making a mess. Survivors within the axe's area of effect gain the exhausted status effect for 5 seconds. So that you use that, and they can't use lithe or balanced landing or dead hard on you or
Gotcha.
sprint burst but they would have probably already used it. Bonnie's guitar strings, worn strings that are off tune and liable to snap. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading abilities. While moving between security doors, the repair progress of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. So it'll better tell you where to go when in the security office.
Gotcha. Okay,
Loot-
wait, hold on. Give me 1 second, Isaac.
Okay, I'll keep reading. Loot bag. Open the bag and see what goodies are inside. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, they gain the incapacitated status effect. Exit gates will be blocked for them, so they can't leave. Incapacitated prevents survivors from healing, repairing, sabotage. They literally can't do anything until they remove the axe. They actually cannot do shit. Endo CPU. Greater computing power for greater efficiency. Nice typo. While within the axe's area of effect, pallets, breakable doors, and generators break 25% faster. This effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect. So if you throw that in a tight loop, you can break stuff faster if someone drops it on you. Okay. Celebrate poster.
Alright, I'm back.
I went through the loot bag, Tom.
Uh-huh.
Whenever the axe is in your back, you can't do anything at all.
What the fuck?
It makes it so you can't work on gens, you can't heal, you can't sabo, you can't cleanse, you can't bless, you can't mend, you can't do anything or use items, and you can't escape. You can't leave.
So you're just sitting there.
Yeah, and then the Endo CPU lets you break things faster if you're in the axe's area of effect.
Dang.
The
Yo,
Celebrate
I'm
poster.
glad these aren't like perks. I'm glad these are add-ons and not fucking
Yeah.
perks.
The Celebrate
if these were
poster.
perks-
Yeah, no, these would be stupid busted. Okay,
we would
so
not be able to leave.
the celebration lasts all night long, or until no one is left. After an axe is embedded in a survivor, both you and that survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. This effect ends if the axe is removed or if the distance between you and the survivor exceeds 32 meters. So, you can embed the axe in the survivor, and you and the survivor start going faster.
So you can choose who to axe and choose who to give speed.
Yes, technically you
Dang.
will also go faster, and the survivor goes faster, and as long as you're close enough, you'll always have the movement speed increase.
That could be a good way to know if someone's near you too, because then you're faster
And
than
then
you are.
if you go too far,
Right.
neither you or the survivor gets it.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like.
That's pretty good.
Gaining control over the security doors is key to getting the job done. The access panel, so the door and light buttons. Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the connected security door. Yeah, as Anarch said in chat, you can use the haste to try and hit someone else who's nearby and catch them off guard. Iridescent remnants, molten metal. In the right hands, it's the key to immortality. Upon moving to a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. So if you know where people are and you go through the door to get to them, their escape options are limited. They can't vault and they can't drop pallets.
That is true. They can only run.
Yep. Fazcoin. Collecting these tokens comes with a price. Upon throwing the axe, your terror radius is copied to the axe until it is reclaimed. You gain the undetectable status effect for 10 seconds.
Dang. That's dope.
That is pretty cool. I'm gonna run in with just his 3 perks. No real offerings to bring. I'm gonna make sure we're playing on... I should be able to change the map. Match management. Maps.
Should I bring a medkit so I can just heal myself when you hook me?
Yeah, bring a medkit, and then... Oh, we might need a second person for unhooks. Huh.
Oh, I brought deliverance.
Oh, so... Yeah, but you won't be able to save anybody.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could add a bot, no?
We could add a bot, yeah. And then the bot will also do gens and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm trying to find the map. It's actually harder to find than I thought. Where is it? Am I stupid? Greenville
It should be at
Square.
the top,
Pretty
no?
Fazbear's Pizza. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, the connection to the party has been lost. I'll just get back in.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll add a bot. I'll invite you back. I'll add a bot. Unless there's someone in chat who wants to join, but I don't think anyone can. I'll add a bot. Jill works.
Oh, you want to invite me again?
Oh, maybe we're disconnecting from each other?
There we go, it's loading. There we go.
Okay. Then let me make sure we're playing on the right map.
Do you think this loading screen is going to change? Because this changed last time. So maybe.
Well, the lobby is going to be different when he comes out, too.
Well, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Because it changed when Kaneki came out.
Yep. Ready up, my friend. He'll have his own
All
lobby
right.
for a little bit. So he comes out on the 17th, I think, or the 18th.
Of
And then of June. And then the anniversary event drops on the 25th. So for about a week, he's going to have his own lobby.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will say he's very green, but they forgot some of the lighter colors he has, like on his ears and tummy.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
true.
that makes sense. He has a line. He said, "Who will suffer first?" I assume that's when he opens. That's when he gets into a player lobby.
And when it says facing the animatronic, it's a flying axe.
Oh,
not even-
yeah. Yeah, his power is the axe, like spinning in circles.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm actually really excited. So I guess he's 4.4 meters per second at first.
Oh, there's a little
what the hell
jingle
was that
to it,
scream? That
too.
scream was trash, bro.
There's a little jingle.
That scream was kind of trash.
Whoa, this place is hella cool. This is dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the door. I'm going through door 6, it looks like. I'm gonna come out to door 1. Okay. Or no, I think I went to the wrong. I think I did it wrong. Okay, control. I'm going to door 2. Okay, so
Oh,
you do straight up go into the security office. I'm by
Whoa,
a gen.
Chica,
Oh, I'm on the
Freddy, and
stage.
Bonnie.
I'm on the stage.
I see you.
Where are you, my goat? It's actually kind of hard to see, bro. The knife is so comically large. Oh, there's Billion. Hello, Billion.
Wait. You're
You screamed at me. And then, oh, and I did see your aura. Come stun me. Come stun me on a pallet. Okay. Damn,
Oh,
he
he
cuts that
popped it
thing
off.
up, bro. Let's go explore the map too a little bit. Oh, vault, yeah.
pretty good, pretty good.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
Can we pick it up? Oh, I can see the door. I can see the orders of the door.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Here, I have
Door
an
one.
idea. Oh, you should be able
Whoa.
to see me on the cameras too.
I can see all the other doors.
Here, you stay there. You stay there. I'm gonna go to a door.
Okay.
Yeah, when Springtrap loads in, he screams and it sounds like he stubs his toe. You're at door 1, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yep.
teleport to you and see what happens. And then
Oh, I screamed, and then it brings me off the camera.
okay. Damn, he just stabs you, yeah. I wonder if the axe can I dab you with the axe? Here.
See.
I
Yeah,
can
you
dab
can
you
down
with
it.
the axe.
Don't worry. Well, our survivor will can get me, hopefully.
They should. I'll just have to leave you alone. So the bot doesn't get scared. Yeah, he just stabs the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like a true Englishman, someone in chat said. That's a very good point. We'll go kick a gen, too. Oh, I found you.
Got it. There we go. Maybe you should have hooked Joe first so that I got deliverance and then started hitting
true,
me.
true. My bad, I didn't think of it.
Me neither. But now we did.
Yeah, now we know. Okay, I saw Jill, but I don't know where she went. She's over
I thought
here.
she went downstairs.
Nope, she's over here.
No? Okay.
Oh, you self unhooked with luck off.
Yeah, with the luck offering. That's why I brought it, just in case.
Okay, so.
That's
Damn, the bot is teabagging!
You're lying. Don't let it do that.
What happens if I throw it there? Oh, the radius is not that big.
This is the shop. This is Top Shop, you know what I'm saying?
You get faster. She has a flashlight? Okay. It looks like he grabs them up by like the back of their head. I'm hooking Jill. You can come and get it. Oh, also I gotta open a locker. It doesn't seem like much of his voice lines are in, or he doesn't have a lot of like mid-match voice lines. Here, do you want to hop in a locker and see what it's like?
Yeah. Hold on, that's why I was trying to go to a locker earlier, but I couldn't find one. They're hella hard to find. There's not that many. There's one to the left if you go straight. This way.
Oh, the bathroom? Hold on.
No, where's the...
It's the kitchen.
The garage, yes, the garage. You have to go to the garage area.
Brother, I am
This
so
way.
lost. It's so dark.
Right here.
Okay, you get in, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, pretty average. Kind of looks at you though. You can wiggle
For me,
out.
I was in the ground. Only my head was showing.
Doesn't look like Foxy's here. Now we can see the drop animation. You want to do this jump? Oh, he gets pissed,
sure.
bro. He gets pissed when you wiggle out. He gets absolutely pissed. But I think if you do this gen, then Freddy in the gang will turn on.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh hell yeah. Wait. Come on.
Interesting. Oh, gotta check out the arcade. Yeah, basement spawns in the arcade, it seems.
Arcade, yeah.
It's probably one of the potential spawns, I'd assume. We can also come in through the bathroom. Jill did it again. Oh, made you scream. Yeah, I mean, that perk doesn't seem too bad, question mark. And then I'll probably Mori Jill. You can see the Mori on Jill. Oh, you guys gotta heal too.
Oh, they turned on. That's dope.
And then play a song.
That's fire.
Oh.
Oh, they need to be fixed. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
That's pretty cool.
Hold on, I think if you can give me 1 second, I want to test something.
Oh yeah?
If I go here real quick, and I go here.
What do you want?
And go like this.
Yeah?
And if I... Did that do anything?
Yeah, it did blind me.
You walked right past me too.
I'm sure I did, bro. It's kind of hard to see. It's so dark. I'm gonna go look for Jill.
Wait. Wait a second.
Okay, I
Wait,
found
I'll look
Jill.
right here. Okay.
I missed! I'm letting the bot loot me a little bit. Nice.
I can access the security doors too.
Yeah, you can teleport too. Teleport to door 3. That's where Jill is. She's at door 3.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
Whoa,
they're
you go
linked
into the
to
security
specific
office.
ones.
Yo, there's a whole animation.
Yeah. And then
There's a
come,
survivor,
come
that's dope.
save Jill, and then I'll Mori her.
More her, yeah, yep.
She has a little bit of borrowed time. It's interesting that he doesn't have any like mid-match voice lines right now. I'm sure he will when he drops, but
Yep.
I'm kind
Do you
of surprised
see
he
me?
doesn't yet. Not off
Do
the
you see me, Isaac?
No, I don't. It's very green. I should have turned the gamma up. The thing is you can't mind game bots. They always know what you're doing.
That is true.
I'm just gonna throw the axe so I become faster. Oh, she's trying to blind. Oh, actually, it might be hard as hell to get a Springtrap blind, now that I look at it.
Why? Why is it kind of hard?
Because
I
the
guess
way
it's
he
super
moves
tall.
his head when he breaks a pallet.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because he shakes his head.
Well, the bot tried to blind me, and I don't know if it just didn't work because like because the bot was doing it and the bot's ass, or if it didn't work because he shakes his head like a madman, like literally a British madman. The bot just ran into the corner. What the hell?
Really? Hold on, I'm testing this AFK thing. It's actually working so far.
Oh, the crows?
The crows, yeah, I've gotten
Don't
3 so
test
far.
it too much. Don't test it too much. It might disconnect you.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get to an open spot. I just got notified. That
You got
were
notified?
AFK. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
broke
trying to
free.
find a gen. I'm interacting so I can get
That didn't hit her? Okay, it falls off like crazy. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
really.
Body block, come body block her.
Hold on, I gotta get these crows off me first. Got 'em.
I'll bring her into the shack and I'll moor her there.
No, come here real quick. Come here.
I don't know where you are.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on.
I'm by door 7.
Door 7. Where's door 7?
It's by the
Oh, let me
shack.
get to a door.
It's linked to door
Oh, by the
6.
Oh, I see. Okay. Coming.
I wonder. Yeah, the axe falls off like crazy. It does not go very far at all. You guys seeing
They
that?
can't.
Like here.
So it's not like the hatchet, like the huntress.
No, it's
just
not like
a
a
little
hunter's
quarter.
hatchet. Look at this.
That's still pretty good though.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep. I'm watching.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo.
it looks a little. It's a little scuffed.
I can see it on my side.
It's a little scuffed. It's a little scuffed on my screen. It was like lagging a little bit, but that's
Mine
pretty
was good.
cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sure it looked better from your end. What else should we test?
Hold on, come here real quick. I want to see what it looks like when I'm doing this. What does it look like for you? Or like what
When you're
happens
on
if
a
you
door?
interact with it? No, hold on. We have to find a chest or something.
We can go to the basement. There's chests in the
Right here.
basement.
Right here.
Oh.
If I do that, what happens if you hit?
The weird illusion, it just goes away.
Oh, it just goes away. Okay, gotcha. I thought it like stuns you or something.
There's a little. You put some of the
It's a bear.
torture suit. What else is there to test? Is there anything else we need to test?
Trying to think. Is there anything we need to
Chat.
test?
Chat saying the voice sucks. It's the same voice actor as in Pizza Sim, just different direction.
Wait, okay. So which I'm at cam 1, right? Stand next to me real quick.
You have to go.
Okay. Oh, you go blurry and then you go static and then you show up again. So if you
Oh
go
yeah,
come back.
I think I just got a notification about it.
And then it brings you to a different camera. Okay. So if I wait, I can't even teleport. Oh wait, access security door. If I access security door, can you follow? Try to go through it again.
Yeah.
Will you follow me behind? Oh, you can't use it. Oh. Oh, oh dang! It's like an actual like Five Nights at Freddy jump scare.
Yeah.
Like you can't see shit and she just jump scares you. Holy fuck. That's dope.
Here, let's
Okay.
let's get you up and let's find hatch. I wanna close it. I wanna close the hatch and look at the exit gate perk.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to test the compromised perk.
Right here, right here, right here.
I'll close it. Stops on it. Exit gates are this way. Where'd you go?
I went to the front one.
Oh. I went to the one that was literally right next to us.
Oh, my bad.
Just don't open it fully. I just want to see what the perk looks like.
Sounds good. I'll probably half it.
Anarch, in all fairness, it's kind of different. Oh, yep, it's blinking. Or maybe that's. Now it's working. Okay. Yep, I think that lets me know it's.
Oh my god, it regresses. It regresses a lot. It regresses pretty fast. Oh, and then it stops. Every time they touch it.
That's crazy.
And let go of it.
You want me to do some more to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Come like right here.
Have some light.
Oh, this one's bad. This one's bad. Yeah, for his screams, you can tell they use the voice actor screaming instead of like game sound effects that they would have used. Do you wanna take a turn of Springtrap and I'll be Survivor and we can go through?
Sure, yeah.
And then we can test out add-ons after that. The game's content has been updated. Please log in again. Okay. I think the thing to note with his voice is that this is also, I mean, the lore is very different. We'd have to read up on like his DBD lore. It initialized incorrectly because I'm sure like there's a reason why he's in the realm as Springtrap, you know what I mean? But too, I feel like at the same time, like Afton just gets to kill forever. I feel like that's part of kind of what he wants to do is like think of all the remnant he can harvest. Bro's harvesting remnant for all of eternity. That's crazy, bro. He's gonna try to be the strongest guy ever. Okay.
Alright,
I'm back in the lobby. I invite you back into a little bot. I'll see if I can read his lore. Deep within the abandoned Freddy
You
Fazbear.
will fear me.
Yeah, true. The remnant pipeline probably is not working. Deep within the abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, William Afton ran from the ghosts of his victims. He frantically put on his beloved Spring Bonnie costume, the disguise he wore while committing his heinous crimes, to hide from the pursuing spirits. But fate had different plans for Afton. Something activated the spring locks within the Spring Bonnie costume. Metal clamped against metal, piercing the murderer and trapping him in his costume. As he screamed, the checkerboard floor rose up to meet him, and everything went black. Thus, Springtrap was born, from the death of a murderer. He awoke to a familiar sound, his body a pillar of agony. The ghosts that had tormented him were gone. The walls surrounding him were decomposing, the floor beneath him falling away in moldy patches. How much time had transpired since the spring locks tore through his body and fixed him within his costume? The urge to kill lingered within him still, the thirst long left unquenched. The sound filled his ears again, children's laughter. Were children playing in the kitchen? Springtrap rose to his feet, adjusting to his new body, and marched towards the sounds. He picked up speed as he moved, walking turned to running. He rushed into the kitchen and found nothing. No children, no games, no laughter, just a swirling mass of black fog enveloping the far wall. Springtrap examined the fog. Curiosity tightened his grip on him. As he stared into the darkness, his distended eyes could see shapes emerge from the fog. Who were they? It didn't matter. They were his victims now. Somehow he knew the hunt could go on forever. All he had to do was step into the fog. Oh, that's right, you can just play as more. Damn! Oh, like, really totally
Scream all you want.
So, So this seems more like a Springtrap that, yeah, he just woke up after however long, the 30 years or whatever it may be.
And that's why it's abandoned.
Well, not only that, but like he just woke up, and his only kind of ideas when he does wake up is murder people.
Yeah, that's true.
So as Anarch said, he seems out of character. I think that's because he is kind of out of character. He's a little different from the Springtrap, like from mainline Springtrap, and he's more of like a vicious, like he realizes he can kind of kill forever, and that's what he wants to do, is kill forever. Help Wanted says nothing about like only one generator being compromised. I'm gonna make a little build here. But yeah, no, I get your point, Anarch. I do think there's a point in it. He does seem a little like, it does seem a little out of character for him to kind of be so like this, but I think the DBD Springtrap, it kind of makes sense. He's much more violent and a lot less cunning and conniving as like Scrap Trap is in Pizzeria Simulator. Eruption. I wonder if Help Wanted works on multiple gens, because I think Eruption and Help Wanted sounds really good. And then yeah, he could be a Springtrap from a different like universe. That's also accurate. What add-ons should I bring? Oh, Freddy's hat increases. Okay, so I didn't realize it, but increasing the axe's weight while throwing means it doesn't go as far. But it might fly faster.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the purple guy drawing. You can also bring self-care, Tom. I don't know if you did.
I did not. I brought just a med kit.
Yeah, you can bring self-care and be able to heal yourself whenever. You should have every single perk in the game in a custom lobby. I'll bring the purple guy drawing because I think that'll be interesting to see. What other add-on should I bring? It seems like axe radius. It seems like party hat is only good if you're going for add-ons based on axe radius. Like if you're going for CPU Intel, then you want to bring party hat, because the party hat will make it so the axe has a larger area of effect. Or I guess you could throw an axe onto a pallet, or where a pallet would be, before it. No, it doesn't break it, but you could throw it before it drops, and that way when the pallet drops, you can already break it faster.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So if you're not as good as hitting people with the axe, you can hit people. You can use it as kind of like setup for the pallet drop.
Yeah.
I could see that. Increases the speed up. I think movement speed. I think security door movement speed sounds really good. What else would be interesting? That kind of incorporates his perks. I guess Lethal Pursuer, Phantom Fear? Seems like it could be good. I don't know. These are just kind of ideas. Okay. Whenever you're back, Tom.
It says I don't have network connection.
Oh.
It's shitting itself.
It's shitting
Even
itself.
Even though I have literal Wi-Fi and I'm plugged
the
into
game
Ethernet.
is eating poo-poo.
Exactly. I'm connected via Ethernet cable and it's still eating shit.
I can run like an all bot game and see if I can win. What do you think, chat? Can I beat the bots? I mean, if you want me to kind of do something while we wait. Dracula kill switched? That's crazy.
You might have to do it without me, brother.
Okay.
Not working.
I'll go into a bot match and we'll test out some of his add-ons.
And I will restart my computer real quick to see if it works.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Oh, mods, I don't think I didn't ask you, but you should have changed the game. We're no longer just chatting. Come on, Anarch. Why weren't you changing it, bro? You're supposed to keep Twitch on top of things. You're supposed to keep Twitch on top of things. But that's okay. I remembered. I didn't even ask you to do it. Okay, we're playing on Hawkins. Yeah, that's very obviously like PJ Haywood screaming. Why is the connection so bad? Probably just because it's PTB. Lots of server traffic. Someone on that door all the way over there. Where did the bot go? Damn! I think they might be up. You are undetectable for so long. I'm just now realizing it. You are undetectable forever. There's someone here. Are you seeing how long you stay here? Lethal definitely helped me there. Unfortunate. We'll just pop through. So the point of Lethal is to A, synergize better with the screaming perk, and B, I think Fang went somewhere else. But the point of Lethal is to synergize with the screaming perk, so whenever someone screams, I see their aura for a little longer, because 2 seconds is a little short. It helps me kind of better locate exactly where it came from, and I think my game is crashing. Oh, never mind. Yep, and my game crashed. So, that sounds about accurate. Let's see, we got a UE pop-up. Literally nothing happened. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I expected. El Bozo. Do it, Anarch, do it, Anarch. First crash of the PTB, I think it was kind of to be expected at some point. Couldn't start the game. We're sorry, we had a problem starting your game. Okay, I will need to do something. Or I will need to try something. If I can't fix this real quick, I might have to end stream and restart the stream in a little bit, just because it might take like file. It might take me a little bit, and it might take swapping to a different account on the computer and stuff, and getting rid of files and purging things. And so if I can't fix it from here, because apparently there's a storage space issue, and I don't know why that would be. So if I can't fix it from my profile, I might have to end the stream for a little bit. I'll bring it back up, but I might have to go down. For now, I'll put you guys into BRB.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, I'm relaunching. Let's hopefully it does not eat shit.
My game also crashed.
Oh my god.
But I crashed because of like no storage space. As you know, it is a problem with my computer that it does not have storage space. So I think I will be right back. The stream might end temporarily, team. I apologize. I guess I'll put a notice in the Discord too. Rarely. But we'll be back, and I'll continue playing. Don't worry.